Hello, everyone. I am Agni James, and tonight we are going to be doing something drastically different. So, for the last year, I've been on here streaming guided meditations, and I've been doing philosophy discussions as well. Those have been the two components of Evolve Yourself TV. But today we are going to be doing a chess stream, which is, it's a good variety. You got to mix things up every now and then. I've never done a chess stream, so I figured we might as well try it out. Hey, JT Farms is here. How are you doing today, friend? How's everything going with you? It's good to see you. You mean a lot to me. You're a person that's very close to my heart. Very close to my heart. And you rub the fire quartz the same way I do. I don't know what that means, but it is something. All right. Well, without further ado, let's hop into this world of chess. By the way, JT, have you ever played chess before? What's your chess background? Well, you're not a chess master, I take it. It's not your thing. I'm going to start out with a puzzle rush, all right? While you think about that, because you seem to be pondering. You seem to be pondering long and hard about this question. All right. So we're going to do some puzzle rush here, and you should all be able to see me. All right, JT, I just moved away from the screen to the puzzle rush screen. I just want to make sure you can still see me. Give me the thumbs up. When you were a kid, your cousins tried to teach you, didn't work out well. They got annoyed. Yeah, I mean it can happen, right? If someone doesn't have patience. Okay, so you can see me clearly both times. All right, we are going to puzzle rush. It's a 3-minute rush. All right, you ready? You ready for this excitement? Let's do this shit. Oh, already I missed one. Oh my god. Um, um, let's see what's going on here. Uh, this is tough. I'm having trouble on the very first one. This is crazy. You know what? I'm gonna restart this one in a second because this is absolute insanity. I've never had trouble this early. Oh, duh! Oh my god, that was amazing. What a joke! What a joke! I can't believe that. Oh my god, the first two puzzle rushes gave me more trouble than any of the. They get progressively harder as a thing, JT. That's something you probably don't know. They're going to get harder and harder. So the first two are always like the super easy ones, the first few. All right. Here we got to think a little bit. Okay, I think I got to. Let's see. Oh, bam, bam. Discovered attack. It's a super powerful tactic. Bam, look at that. All right, there we go. Bam, checkmate. All right, what do we got here? What do we got going on here? What's going on in this neck of the woods? I'm looking for forks. There should be some forks around here, but I'm not seeing them. Um, hmm. Let's see. This is tough. Maybe. What am I missing? I can't waste too much time. Let's go. Let's just go with it. Oh, it's black to move. Well, that explains it. That explains why I wasn't seeing it. That's ridiculous. Okay, black to move. So maybe something like this, and then we would have. What's the next move? Oh, duh. Take the knight, and then he checks me. I go here. All right. Okay. Standard stuff right there. Nothing special. Let's do this. Bam, checkmate. Okay, it looks like I'm in a skewer, right? It looks like I'm in trouble. Well, let's see if I have a move, if I have a way to get out of it. I do. So I take the knight, hop it in here. He's forced to respond to the check, and then I have a checkmate right there. Beautiful. All right, look at this. Bam, bam. Oh, sacking the queen doesn't matter. I'm getting checkmate, which is all that matters, right? Okay, let's win this bishop. Let's win this. Oh, I'll have to check that one out later. Couldn't win the bishop. All right, bam, checkmate. All right, let's do another one. What do we got here? We got check. We got check. Oh, killer. That was terrible. That was terrible. That was a really bad attempt. All right, let's get back to chat. All right, JT, I am congested. Yeah, I am congested right now. It's a little crazy. Let me go back to that game though. Yeah, I'm congested now. It's a little bit crazy. Um, Walk us through what you're doing. So basically, I was solving puzzles, and most of them are checkmate in one puzzles, right? So basically, you're just going through and you're trying to see how many puzzles you can solve in. I choose 3 minutes in a 3 minute time control. And yes, I am congested. I was a little under the weather this weekend, but I'm feeling much better now. JT, you see, you have no idea what you're doing. You have no idea what you're doing. Although I'm going for checkmate. Basically, in the puzzles, you go for checkmate or you go to win material. Typically, right? There's some puzzles that want to give you a positional edge, but they're not in this batch. All right. Um, so we're gonna try it again. Let's do it again. I gotta beat 14. So I just solved 14 puzzles. All right, JT. So now you gotta root for me. Give me some good channel shaman energy. I gotta beat 14. That was my warm up round. I want to try to get to. I want to try to get to like 24, 25 today. Because I've been up there before. All right, ready? Are you ready to do it? We gotta beat 14. Let's do this. Give me some good energy. All right. Uh, let's do this. Ready? Bam. Play again. Okay, I already know what's going on. I already know what's going on. Check. Checkmate. Check. Checkmate. All right. Check. Check. Checkmate. All right. Check. Check. Checkmate. All right. Check. Checkmate. Check. Check. Checkmate. Check. Check. Checkmate. Oh, ooh, this is tricky. Let's see, I gotta think about this. I take, he takes. I do this, he takes. I think I gotta take. But then how do I make any progress? I mean, he's gonna gobble it up. I guess I get. Oh, duh! I'm going. Wait, no. It's black to move. Wait, black to move. You go right here and then right there. There we go. Okay, that was ridiculous. That took way too long. That took way too long. Look at this beautiful smothered-ish type mate. All right, ready? Bam. Check. All right, what do we got here? Take the rook, right? You'd think. Yeah, free rook. Free rook. Take the rook. Okay, check. No, black to move. Here we go. Check, check, bam. All right, let's do another one. Take, 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 mate. All right, we need a mate. We need. This one's tough. This one is tough, let me tell you. It's probably not, but it just seems that way right now. Probably this. Check, check. Yeah, there we go. All right. This is a weird looking one. Maybe something like this. Nope. Ugh. All right. Let's take a mate. Let's go with check, checkmate, checkmate. Doesn't quite work out. Maybe no. 18. All right. That's way better than 14. I'll take it. I'll take it. 18. That's much better than 14. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, JT? Are you impressed? You ready? You excited about that? About that? Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. I got 18. The next test will be to beat 18, right? I can do this. And you gotta think quick for this, right? You gotta think real quick if you're gonna be on here playing chess, right? I mean, this is no joke. JT chess is no joke. Get all your friends on here. Get all your friends to watch and play some chess. I'm offering free lessons today, and I want to see if I can do that like while we're talking. If I can just get it such that text. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna put this up here so everyone can see this, and rename. No, that's good. The text is good. Hold on a second. Oh, I gotta be able to modify it. Yeah. So I can move it around, but that's not the text I want to use, obviously. We're gonna put it in the upper left-hand corner, I think kind of where it was. Okay. And then I need to be able to modify it. Oh, here we go. Duh. That was so ridiculous that took so long. I gotta choose the best font though. Do you know what the best font is? JT, you're into poetry. You're into poetry. This is the best font. Book Antiqua. It's the best fucking font ever. You need to get into this font, all right? You really got to get into this for me. It would mean a lot to me if you got into this. And look how beautiful this font is. It's so pretty, right? But now we just gotta edit the text. So we'll call it chess lessons and puzzles with chess lessons and puzzles with Agni James, and then we'll say, I don't know, 1 sub equals 1 free lesson. How about that? Chess lessons and puzzles with Agni James. 1 sub equals 1 free lesson. Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, my going rate is typically $60 an hour, so this is a fucking deal. Typical. I'm gonna put that in because it's funny. Hold on a second. Typical going rate is $60 per lesson. Oh, this is going to be pretty. And I don't mind a little self-promotion. Chess lessons and puzzles with Agni James. Oh, I got to do a space. What am I doing? 1 sub equals 1 free lesson. Typical going rate is $60 a lesson. All right, we are ready. I think that's fine for now. I'm not going to mess around with changing the color. I should be able to though. It just allows me to change the size. Do I want it underlined? No, I don't want it underlined. I can't change the damn fucking color though, man. That's a bummer. I can do bold. We'll do bold. There we go. All right. There we go. This is how we market. This is how we market. Hey, One Sluggy's here. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How you doing here today, dude? Holy shit. Big shout out to One Sluggy. Ooh, did it not come through? One Sluggy, your auto shout out did not come through here. What's up with that? What's up with that, man? You come in here, I want to give you a shout out, and for some reason your auto shout. Oh, it's because I don't have Streamlabs chatbot open. How about that? I should just get that open. All right, give me a second here. Give me a second here. I'm not going to leak anything either, so don't try to record your screen. I just got to get Streamlabs chatbot open. Yeah, I'm really doing great today. All right, let's get this open. One Sluggy, what's new with you, man? What's going on with you? Let's see. We are up and we are in. Bam. Okay. Streamlabs is up. And now, One Sluggy, I can give you. I want to give you your shout out though, man. You're my bro, dude. You're a budding young philosopher. All right, there we go. And you know, it's interesting. I love how it always does that. It always says first gives like an air one, and then it gives the actual One Sluggy one. All right, JT Farms, you say love watching you fumble, so cute. Yeah. One Sluggy, you say not much, is chill and may take a nap soon. Yeah, cool, dude, cool. All right, well, you know, sometimes in life you just gotta take a nap. There's that automatic shout out. But I guess I already shouted you out, so it's not gonna do it again. All right, cool. All right, well, whatever. We're gonna do some more chess puzzles. I gotta beat 18. That was what I've done 2 now. One was pathetic. It was 14. The next one was 18. I'm kind of just warming up. I do puzzle rush, so it's 3 minutes per puzzle. All right, are you guys ready? You guys ready for this? Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Window capture, display capture. Well, that should be working. There we go. Cool. All right, we're good to go. Let's do this. Chicago style, no fucking around. All right, wish me luck. Wish me luck. Here we go. Gotta beat 18. Gotta beat 18. Gotta beat 18. Gotta beat 18. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, duh! Oh man, I gotta get my act together here, dude. This is ridiculous. All right, get my act together. I'm falling asleep here. Holy shit! Falling asleep. I'm trying to break the world's puzzle rush record, and I'm falling asleep. You're not gonna break any records if you fall asleep, man. Holy shit! Come on, get my shit together here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, duh. Okay. This is the key. Now I go up. Oh no, 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 no. That was no fun. Bam, bam. Hey, thank you, Knight. I'm taking you, man. You're toast. All right, what do we got here? Let's do this. Yeah, yeah. How about that? How about where the fuck is it? Where is it gonna be? This, I guess. Yeah. Let's do the check. Wait. Wait, it's black to move. Duh. All right. Fuck. All right, we're gonna do this. Take. Oh no 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 no! That was terrible. All right, all right. Bam. There we go. White to move. We just do this. Oh, the bishop. That was so idiotic. All right, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Let's see what's going on in chat. Okay, Um, JT, you say, go Agni. Don't know what you're doing, but it's fun to watch. How many does can you say in one stream? Or one sluggy, you say same. I have no clue what's going on. Oh, are you just trying to find checkmate? So yeah, okay, one sluggy. Most of these are checkmate problems. These are checkmate puzzles. But then there's also some like just win material, like win a piece or win like a queen, win a bishop, right? There's those puzzles mixed in as well, and you never know what you're going to get. So you always have to be on the lookout for everything, right? I'm so yeah, basically trying to go through and checkmate as quickly as many times as I can within 3 minutes. And so this last attempt was bad. It set me back. I went from 18 two attempts ago to 17 this last attempt. So now I got to try to beat. I got to beat 17 now. And it's like if I don't beat it now, I'm going to be feeling pretty disheartened, to be honest. All right. Okay. Are we ready? Are we ready for this? You guys ready for this? Let's do this shit. Let's do this. Right. I'm going to beat it this time. I got to beat 18. I got to beat 18. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, that wasn't the best. Oh, it doesn't quite work. Fuck. Ah. Oh, I gotta take time because I've already got two X's. If I get one more X, I'm eliminated. Fuck. Okay, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Holy shit, that was lucky. that was insanely lucky. All right. There we go. Oh! 15 only. Oh, man. This has been a rough day. This has really been a rough day. Um, hey, we got, let's see, a Macca Packa fanboy. I just want to say your beard is amazing. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Or woman, thank you so much. I totally appreciate I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been growing this out for about, I don't know, 4 months, 5 months. And the trick is you got to straighten it a little bit, and you got to fucking put some beard oil and some wax in it. You put a little bit of that, and then it just looks good. I appreciate that comment though, man. Totally appreciate it, man. Um, all right. So let's see. Oh, QM Henry 22. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. So a little bit about me. My name's Agni James, and I typically well, let me go back to the starting soon. Hey, wow, we got a bunch of shit going on. I missed something. I must have missed something in chat, but it looks like something happened. Or QM Henry. I typically stream guided meditations, and I'm also an analytic philosopher. So we do philosophy talks, such as like we discuss like metaphysics and philosophy of mind and philosophy of science. Those are my three strong areas of philosophy. So I typically do that, but today I'm doing something different. I'm a chess teacher. I'm a chess teacher as well. So I also love chess. I play competitively. It's my favorite game, And so yeah, I'm going to stream some chess today. I figured I'd mix it up. But any of you who are interested in guided meditations or philosophy at all, you can always come by and check out one of those streams as well. Okay. Yeah, I know. I charge. I know. I'm expensive. To be perfectly honest, I'm a damn good teacher. I'm not a master level player. I'm not a grandmaster. I'm not a master, but I'm a really good teacher, and I have over 10 years of teaching experience. I typically teach in schools. I teach in park districts. I run tournaments. I do a lot of private lessons. And that's what I charge. So, but like for one sub, I'm gonna give lessons today. That's like my thing for in honor of the first chess stream, right? I know, dude. QM Henry, you're absolutely right. So here's the thing. I've had plenty of instructors, and I've talked with plenty of people in the business, right? And uh, you can have like I could go and find like a GM, like a 2500 level GM, right? And I could find him and like probably get some lessons from him for like I don't know what like 30, 40, maybe going right. Um, Maybe 50 even at some points. But the thing is, if they're not good teachers, it's not going to matter. It doesn't matter, right? It's all about the teaching in the end. If you're not going to be able to learn from them, and like maybe they're brilliant, but they can't teach worth a damn, then it doesn't matter. You're not getting anything out of it. I would much rather go to someone a couple hundred points higher than me, who's rated a couple hundred points higher than me, because I've learned much better from that person. That's the kind of person that I'm going to be able to actually understand the moves they make. Like when you watch a super GM, right? How many times do you understand like every move they make? They make some weird fucking moves that are nonsensical to someone who's like a 2000 rated, right? It's just not going to make any sense. But like if a 2000 rated player is watching like a 2200 rated player, they're going to understand what they're doing much more and in much more depth. That's my reasoning behind it. All right, so let's see. Show us, show us my arse. No, no, that's not part of the deal here. Mm. I don't do hot tub streams. Maybe I will one day. Maybe I will one day. One thing I do, one thing I do though, is I do shirtless streams. I absolutely do shirtless streams, and that's something that I do. But it's 50,000 channel points, so definitely want to save up. One sluggy, you think there is a study on the flow state where when you are in the flow state, it's best to verse someone that is 4% better than you to improve the fastest. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I always like playing people. I always like playing people that are fucking a little bit better, that are a little bit better than me, right? Because it makes you better, right? If you always play people that are worse than you, then it's just not gonna be great, right? All right, let's do another one. We're going back to puzzles. Let's get this done. All right. I have been doing horrific on puzzles today, by the way. It's been like some of the worst puzzles I've ever done. So let's see what we can do today. We got this, checkmate. We got checkmate. We got, wait, white to move. Oh yeah, checkmate. Bam. Black to move. Skewer. Ooh, yeah, this works. Checkmate. Okay, now we run at the pawn all the way. Give me my queen. All right, cool. Checkmate. Then we got, let's see, what do we got here? Why am I blanking here? Oh, I guess this? That's a weird idea. Hold on, that's beautiful. That's a weird idea, but it's so beautiful. All right, well, this is obvious. Bam, bam, cool. Win some material. Check. All right, what do we got here? What do we got going on right now? Oh, duh. Sometimes the most obvious ones are the most difficult ones. Why is that? Why the fuck is that? Sometimes the most obvious ones are just the ones that we always have trouble with. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Where's this bishop wants to go here, but it can't because there's no defender. I could do a pre move like that. Take. I don't know. I'm not seeing this one. I got to burn one. All right. Okay. Mate. Pretty soon. All right. What do we got? Check. There we go. And then take the bishop, I guess. Just like that. Take. This kind of old attacking idea. Oh, we can't do it yet, though, because... Hold on a second. All right. I got to rethink this. Yeah, no, this works. This works. Okay. Check. I think this. And now this. And now this. Yeah. Check. Oh, fuck that. That's garbage. That's total garbage. I want my money back. I want my money back. Oh, God. Check. Yeah, there we go. Bam. That was a good one. Check. Checkmate. Take. Maybe something like this? Yeah. Oh, so close. 17 only. So bad. I haven't even matched my best for today yet. All right, let's go back to chat. Haven't even matched my best. Best for today. That's rough, man. It's rough, you know, when you come out and you play sloppy. I'm playing sloppy. I know. One sluggy. Dude. I was getting like really concerned there, man. I was close. One more, I would have at least matched it. But I mean, like, you know, yesterday I pulled in like a 21 or a 22. I think I got a 21 or 22 when I was playing last night, so I should be able to match that, right? Why am I not getting that? You didn't see any of it? What? What do you mean you didn't see any of it? Oh, shit. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I'd like to say that was intentional, but it wasn't. It was not intentional. All right. Well, that's a problem. You know what? I need a way to communicate. I need like a sound or something if I don't show the screen. That's funny though. That is pretty funny. I like that. All right. Let me try it again then. Let me try it again. JT, you say Agni is like the god of fire. Agni will explain more when he realizes he's not showing his screen. QM Henry, you said what's a type of name is Agni? That's a good question. So Agni was the king. It's actually pronounced Agni. That's the ancient Hindu name for the deity who is the king of the fire gods, empowered by Taki. And the idea behind Agni was that Agni would use fire to purify the minds of people, of human beings, and to burn away all delusion specifically. So he would go basically use like fire and reasoning, which I feel like are things that philosophers do. They use reasoning to burn away any irrational thoughts in one's belief set, and that's what Agni did, and that's my name, Agni. That's who I'm named after. All right, and then let's see what else is going on. QM Henry, give me your lunch money right now, Agni. Yeah, that won't be happening. I can assure you, man. I can assure you that won't be happening. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess how about this? How about I actually show my screen this time? Right? All right, this time I will show my screen. All right, so I'm going to do that right now. Now everyone can see my screen, right? Everyone's good? Everyone's good. Everyone can see my screen. Everyone can still see my screen, right? We're still good? I think we are. Let's do it again. That was a pretty checkmate. Some of these are just really, really pretty. That's kind of fun too. We're having a good variety of checkmates right now. Look at this beautiful fork because of the pin, right? Look at that. Bam, bam, pretty. Ooh, gotta remove the defender first. Otherwise, you're in trouble. Oh, man. This is funny stuff. Let's see. What else can we do? What else can we do here? Not seeing it. Not seeing it. Oh, I see it. That's beautiful. Holy shit. Wow. That was such a difficult one. I love that they get that challenging. All right, cool. A black to move. Oh, duh. Let's see. Black to move. Well, I mean, I think I'd like a free queen, right? Oh god, some of these puzzles are a little ridiculous though. Like, I feel like that puzzle should have been rated like, I don't know, 200. Not. Oh man, that's what I get for talking smack right now about the puzzles. The god of the puzzles is not happy with me in my smack talk. All right, what's the next move? Sequence. I'm in check. I got to get out of check. Guess we got to block like this, right? Take with the knight. Take here. That was beautifully played. That's cool. They had a nice defensive puzzle in there. Usually their puzzles are mostly offensive. Sometimes the defensive puzzles are cooler as far as I'm concerned. Look at this. Look at this. Smothered mate. Gotta love the smothered mates. Everyone loves smothered mates. Bam. Everyone loves the smothered mates. Let's see. This. Oh, no. I've got 2 misses already. Let's see. Oh, take the rook. Take the knight. Take that. And then, oh, 21. All right. Fuck yeah. Much better. All right. I fucking did it. I did it. 21. Did you guys all see that? Did you all see that one? Did everyone at least get to witness that? I hope so, right? Hey, Kyrie Aegis. What is up, friend? I'm doing a chess stream, man. I'm doing a good chess stream. This is the first chess stream I've ever done, so I figured I'd give it a shot. By the way, did you all get to witness that? I like, or was my screen off that time? I don't know. I don't know if everyone got to witness that. JT, did you get to see that, or did it not work? Are we still having tech issues? All right, good. Because you know what? That was 21. Now remember, my high of the day was 18, so I just threw down on a 21. All right. So you gotta recognize that Agni's got some fire left in him. He's not totally spent. He's not totally a done deal. He's still got some fire in him. I think 21's a solid number. I was feeling it that round. I like how and that one defensive puzzle was pretty badass too. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Kyrie, how you doing? What's going on with you? Did your shadow come on? Kyrie is a streamer here on Twitch. Kyrie is a VTuber, and they are an amazing streamer. They play all sorts of games. Good content, good conversation. It's just a solid community. So go check out Kyrie and check out One Sluggy too. One Sluggy's a streamer here on Twitch. He plays all sorts of games. Amazing dude. Totally authentic, genuine guy. So check him out. All right, let's see. Kyrie, you say, is this a special cup of coffee though? That's an intense. Oh, this right here. This right here is actually my my Bikram Yoga. My Bikram Yoga cup. So those of you who don't know that about me, I'm a hardcore yogi. I'm really big into yoga, and I have a master's in analytic philosophy. So I typically stream analytic philosophy and guided meditations, and I'm doing something totally different today. I'm streaming chess because I'm a chess teacher. So yeah, I love yoga. I go to yoga all the time. I usually go 3 times a week, and I practice every morning. It's definitely something I like. But yeah, it's just a cup. It's not coffee. It's not nothing special in there. No, the stream it's everything but meditation. Oh, this stream? Yeah, this stream has not been meditation. This stream has been a lot of talk. it's been a lot of talk about me playing chess, right? I got a different way of presenting myself when I play chess too, right? All right, special stream day. Yeah. All right, well, let's go back. Let's do another one. See if I can beat 21, right? I mean, this is it, right? This is why I'm here. I want to see if I can beat this, and I think I'll do a meditation stream tonight. How about that? Or maybe I'll take a break. Dude, you know what'd be awesome if I just took a break and then I did a meditation stream. That would be pretty badass. I should do that. I should totally take a break and then do a meditation stream. I think if I did that, we could just keep everyone going, and it would be a nice back to back. It'd be chess, the meditation, and then maybe we'll do some philosophy talk even later. All right. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Have I what have I missed? I feel like I'm missing a lot in chat. What am I missing in chat? Uh, yeah. Oh, JT's talking about. Oh, QM Henry. You're talking about the hot tub streams. Yeah. We got some talk going. We got some talk going in chat. All right. All right. Petition for Agni to have a hot tub stream this week. I mean, that kind of shit could happen. It could happen. It's not. I'm not the arbiter of who should or should not have a hot tub stream. I will say this: I have a really nice core. I have a solid body because of the yoga, because of hot yoga, 105 degrees Fahrenheit. You're in there. You're working. I don't fuck around. I'm in there and I'm working the hardest I can. Right. So, JT's already redeemed two shirtless streams. You never know. You never know. She's the one with the channel points, right? So you gotta keep that in mind. If you wanna get her to redeem something, you better be offering something in return. Shave beard or hot? No, I'm not shaving my beard. That's out of the question. QM Henry, man, no way. What do you think this is? What do you think I am? Someone who's going to be receptive to audience feedback, dude? That's not me. It's not me in my chess streams, right? So this is my chess world, and then I act very differently in my meditation world, because that's when we do meditation, we go within to the place of pure love and oneness within us, and there's no room for ego. There's no room for nonsense. We just go into that place of pure love, and we reunite with who we are inside. And then we get to, experience life that way and feel more peaceful. That's what that's all about. This is all about just having fun playing chess. Oh, Kyrie redeemed. Parmenides makes an appearance. All right, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Give me one second. Give me 1 second. It's gonna take a little work. All right, Parmenides is my philosopher cat. I'm gonna get bit up here. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry for the delay. Here we go. Everyone, this is Parmenides. This is Parmenides. She does not look very thrilled to be here right now, but she is here. She is here. This is it. This is it. We got a good cat. How many of you are into dogs or cats? How many of you enjoy the company of a dog or cat? Yeah, isn't she, Kyrie? Look at her. Look at her. She's a good-looking cat, right? She really is. She's a philosopher cat. So my favorite Oh, Herbert Smithens, how's it going, friend? Good to see you, man. You say you like cats? I like cats too, man. I like cats too. This is a good cat. You have two dogs. Yeah, dude, dogs are cool. You know, I mean, animals are awesome. They really add a lot to our lives, man. Think about if there were no pets. Think about if you couldn't have your dogs. Think about how depressed you'd be, man. It's like these are good creatures. Herbert Smithens, you have a bunch of wild ones outside your house. They eat all the rats. Nice. All right, so this is Parmenides. She's gonna like attack me soon, so I'm letting her go. All right. Maybe she'll hang out and meow for a little bit. Who knows? She does that. She does that too. Kyrie, you say you have a cat, Mancoon, and a ball python and a bearded dragon. 42 tarantulas. Holy shit, man. 42 tarantulas. Mm. I'm impressed. I don't even have a single one. I don't have any tarantulas. That's a lot of work to maintain 42 tarantulas. Now, how does it work? Like, do most of them get along, or do they brawl? Do they fight? Do you have to separate some of them? That's a lot. All right. So, by the way, those of you who just showed up, I am doing chess streams. This is a chess stream today. So, you guys are going to see me doing chess puzzles. And for every subscription, one subscription equals one free lesson. I'm a chess instructor, so yeah, that's it. You know, I typically charge $60 a lesson. So for one subscription, you get a free lesson. All right, here we go. And by the way, this is my first time ever doing a chess stream, so you know, if you know, forgive me if I don't do it as perfectly as one might do it. Right? Okay, my weekly best is 21. This is what I just got. All right, so we're gonna go it, and we're gonna try to beat it. All right, here we go. Can we get $60 instead of the lesson? I wish it was the case, dude. Dude, if I was Elon Musk right now, I would give you $600,000 just because I thought I would think it would be like awesome. Like think about if I gave you $600,000 right now. Think about how much your life would be improved, QM Henry. Like it would be pretty badass, right? Like that would be an amazing thing. If I had the money, I think I would, just because it would. That's like my personality type. But I don't have that kind of cash, so sorry, can't do it. Kyrie, you say, Foo, a lot of maintenance though, and yeah, you need to separate 95% of them. Yeah, I can imagine. Holy shit. That's intense, man. Yeah, they're going to be brawling. I'm sure every once in a while one kills another one, right? 42 tarantulas. $600,000, $600,001 tacos, one soggy. You are like me, man. Yeah, all you do for the rest of your life is go to like Taco Tuesday. And you just buy like so many tacos, or actually you just buy like more expensive tacos because you could probably afford it too. All right, Herbert Smithens, you say that's what you're saying. The government should just give us each $1 million instead of blowing up the middle. I mean, but here's the thing: that would make sense, right? And we live in a society where nothing makes sense, so it doesn't fit the current storyline, right? That we're living in. So that's not gonna play out, right? All right, I gotta play some chess. I'll be back in 3 minutes. We do these 3-minute puzzle rushes. All right, wish me luck, everyone. I hope you're all on your seats. I got to beat 21. Ready? Ready, set, go. Okay, pretty straightforward. A couple checkmates. Check, block, mate. Check, checkmate. All right. There we go. Bam. Check. Discovered attack. Win that queen. Rook down. Blocks the check. All right, there we go. That was actually pretty tricky. That was a pretty tricky one. I'm surprised that they threw that one in there. Oh, duh. Okay. Forks. Yeah, we see these forks. Forks a mile away, right? Oh, here we go. Check, check, mate. All right. What do we got going on here? Why am I not seeing this one? No. That's really odd. This one looks simple. Why am I not seeing it? What am I missing here? Oh, duh. Oh, man, that's funny. That was funny. Come on, Agni. Get your shit together there, man. What are you doing there, man? Bam, bam, bam. Checkmate. Get that shit going. There we go. Check. Skewer. All right. Beautiful. There we go. Oops. Like this, I believe. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Not going to work. All right, there we go. Check. Check. I think it's got to be this. Check. Oh, no, no. All right, my bad. Check. Um. Oh, duh. Check. Could take the queen. He's on my queen. Take. I think this works out. Yeah. There we go. All right. That's nice. Bam. Bam. And then. Bam. Bam. Got that shit. There we go. Oh, duh. And then I guess we'll do some windmill type. Is it windmill shit? Yep. All right. There's that. Can I trap this queen? Is that the deal? Oh, 19. It's the number 2 today. All right, let's go back to chat. All right, that was the number 2 today. How was that? How was that? JT, what do you mean we're at 15? Oh, 15 so far. Yeah, we're up to 9. We got up to 19. That was pretty decent. That was pretty decent, right? I mean, it's not the end of the world. I got 20. Sure, I had my high, the two ago. I had 21, but 19 is still pretty good. All right, Kyrie, you're saying the most rare tarantula you got is the Birupes Cimerox igorum. Ooh, that's a good name. That's a good name. The Birupes or Birupes Cimeroxigorum. I like that. Ooh, I love those crazy scientific names. The nomenclature that the scientific community uses to denote given species of tarantulas and of everything, right? It's pretty amazing, right? They have all these amazing names. I have a background in molecular bio in addition and psychology in addition to philosophy. So yeah, with molecular bio, I got to see my fair share of interesting names. Yeah, tell us more about the tarantulas. What's going on? I'm interested about these tarantulas. Oh, JT, you say chat. We're keeping track of how many duh Agni says in this stream. How many times Agni says duh in this stream? We're at 15 so far. I'm going to say it a lot. I'm going to say it a lot because it's like, duh, what the fuck am I doing? Make the right goddamn move. I'm not here to fucking mess around. I'm here to show you some good content. I'm here to fucking, rock this record. I want to beat this 21 of the day, right? Kyrie saying the king baboon is the feistiest one. He drums their legs on the ground when he feels threatened. Ooh, the king baboon. I like that shit, man. Wow. See, I didn't know anything about this, man. I didn't know anything about these baboons or people doing this kind of shit. It's kind of interesting, though, man. It's kind of interesting. All right, where are we at here? I think we're in good shape. I think everything's in order today. All right, let's continue. You guys ready? All right, maybe I should play a game. Should we mix it up? Does someone want to play me? JT, you want to play me? Should we mix this up? All right, maybe I should just do some more puzzles. Okay, we're gonna stick with puzzles for now. We're gonna stick, or we could do Wordle. Let me see this. Let me see Wordle real quick. Hold on. Let me go back to where we were at here. Let's go to. Let's see, did I do the Wordle for today? I might have already done the Wordle for today. No, I haven't. All right. How about we do Wordle? Do you guys know Wordle? Oh, One Sluggy, can you verse me? Yeah, dude. You want to play a game? I'll play a game. Fuck Wordle. Let's play a game, dude. All right. Send me a friend request. My name is it's ignorant. But it's spelled IGNERANT. Let me pull it up. Let's see if you can see it here. Hold on. Chess.com. Where am I here? All right, we got this here, down here, right where the cursor's at. IGNERANT. So send me a friend request on chess.com. I'll accept it, and then we can play. Cool. Wordle is amazing, man. Wordle is incredible. I love it. There's a few tricks you got to know. You got to know what words to play early. I love Wordle. I beat it almost every time. Like, I think there's only been 2 times where I haven't passed it. It's tough. It's tough as fuck, but it's fun. It's fun. You got to know the tactics behind it though. Kyrie, you say the most colorful and tiniest tarantula is the dwarf tarantula, Typhoclena, Saladonia. Typhoclena, Saladonia. Ooh, interesting. All right, dude, Kyrie, man, this is cool. By the way, Kyrie, I forget. You prefer he? Is it he? Right, your pronoun? I forget. I thought it was he, but let me know if you want they or whatever. Like I always forget these things. One Sluggy, you send it. All right, I'm gonna check it out. Let's go check it out. There it is. You're Wiz, huh? You're the Wiz, man. All right, I'll send you a request, man. Let's see. Let's play. Play a friend. Wiz. Standard game. I don't know. What kind of time control do you like? 10 minutes? Is 10 minutes cool, man? Can everyone see this? And I'll give you pointers along the way, man, if you want. I sent you the request. Cool. All right. Yeah, like what level are you, man? What level are you? Oh, you're 1063. Cool. Perfect. I know, dude, I have some of my students are 1063, are right in that area. So like I know exactly how to teach, man. All right, let's play. Let's play. Good luck, everyone who's watching. Wait, good luck, everyone. We're playing. Good luck, One Sluggy. I guess that's what I should be saying. Yeah, this move is fine. This move is fine. You're going to probably fee and kettle your bishop, right? Get it on this diagonal. This is a strong, long square diagonal for your bishop to be on long term. Eventually, you're going to need to gain some space in the center, though, right? Let's go back to chat. I can keep switching back and forth here. Their colors, their behavior, their complexity of household, and recreating their environment. Oh, the tarantulas. Awesome. All right, so it's One Slug. I think it's your turn, right? No, it's my turn. Holy shit. All right, I got to get back. What am I doing? All right. Okay, let's play this. This looks fun. We're playing King's Indian Sicilian Variation. I hope you're all ready for the Sicilian Variation. We're doing it Sicilian style. All right. What do we got going on here in chat? Yeah, this is great. It's One Sluggy. It's fun to be able to play with you, man. And I'm giving you a lesson. Yeah, I mean, like anyone I'm friends with, I'll give you a lesson for free. You know, like I don't need to. That other shit's for like everyone who I don't even know. You know. All right. So that's all fine, man. My plan is just to do normal development right now. That's like my plan. I have more central control, but you have a great diagonal and you have a safer king. So that's pretty badass. Having a safer king means a lot. But now I have the center, but you have a really safe structure. This Fiend Shadow Bishop right here, when the pawns are like this and the bishop's here and the king's here, knight here, rook on c1, this is really tough for me to break down. I'm not going to be able to get at your king anytime soon. So you're playing good, man. You're playing good. You're doing everything you need to do, man. It's just, this looks a little different though, because usually in this situation, black would be the one who's more defensive and white would be more passive. Yeah, that's good. Opens up your dark square bishop diagonal, right? So opens up your dark square bishop diagonal. Let's see what we got going on here. What are we going to do here? I'm looking at knight f6, and I'm also looking at bishop d6 and bishop e7. Those are my candidate moves. I want to go with, if I play bishop d7 and then if knight followed by knight f6, you got that pin there, which is kind of annoying. You know what? In this kind of structure, it's actually sometimes better to have your bishop like your bishop over here on e7, because if your bishop's like, let's say this pawn on e5 disappears, the bishop's going to be on a line, and it's just like biting at a rock, right? This structure is not going to be broken down anytime soon. I would need to play like h4, h5, or do some other things to try to break the structure. But it's really tough, and it's going to take a long time. But here, at least, my bishop's going to be guarding my f6 knight once I develop there. And then if you pin me, it's not a big deal. That's kind of how I see this. All right. Oh, redeemed hydrate. Oh yeah, it feels good. All right. I'm almost out of water though. I'm gonna have to wait till at the end of this game. All right. I gotta go back. Holy shit. Let's go back. All right. What do we got here? Okay, solid move. Absolutely, yeah. Developing, this is just like a very solid game for. Your idea is you're attacking the D5 pawn, so I just developed my knight to F6 to defend it. I have more central control. You have the safer king. We're pretty close to even on development. Yeah, there you go. You can play that. That's perfectly playable, right? Now, I could go into this line where I take, you take, and then maybe like you come here and take with the queen, and then I take with a bishop or the knight. I don't like the fact that one of those pieces would be moving backwards, right? So I'm simply going to take a little space and expand in the center. I now have one piece in your territory. These 4 ranks are your territory. These 4 ranks are my territory. I have one piece in your territory. You have 0 pieces in my territory. So I feel like I have some compensation. I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage now. I think if we ran this through the computer program, we could do it afterwards. We can run in the computer engine and it will tell us the best moves and who's winning and what percentage. I think with this idea right here, it's going to give me a little bit, it's going to give me a boost in my, in the evaluation. All right. JT Farms, you say you don't stream, but imagine it's not easy. Herbert Smithson's, you say, if you like sci-fi books, the Summoner trilogy by Taryn Matharu are about people that collect different demons. You might like it. Interesting. But yeah, I'm losing followers as soon as I earned them. Quite frustrating. It's been going a whole month. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Sometimes followers come and go. You just got to try to not make it let you down. All right. Okay. So this is the line, right, that can be played. I could take, he takes, I take, but then all of a sudden, like, there's some danger because wherever this this knight moves, there's going to be discovered attacks on my queen. So I got to calculate it to make sure that it's going to be okay. So let's see, I take, let's see, one slug he takes, I take, and then he's going to hop in here. Maybe he's going to have discovered attack. It just looks risky. It looks fucking risky, to be honest. I don't think I want to even go in for that very well. I take, you take, I take. If you take one of the pawns, I take with the queen. If you go over there, I just retreat. This looks like it works, but you're going to be able to get 2 pieces. You're going to be able to get 2 pieces on this pawn right here on e5, but I think I can defend it. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. You only live once. We're living dangerously right here. We're living dangerously. All right, let's see. One sluggy could be trickier than I thought. He could have some sneaky stuff going on right here. I don't know. It's possible. Kyrie, yeah, it's frustrating when you lose followers. I was actually like a few followers away from 300, and then like I think I gained one, and then I just lost one yesterday. But you just gotta take it in stride, right? It happens. Just expect that for every like few followers you get, like one will drop off or something. All right. So wait, what do we have here? What do we have here? Let's see. It's still one sluggy's turn. All right. Kyrie, we can't win every battle, but those who need your energy will find you. Yeah. Sometimes it is the person itself, though. So I don't get me keeping away from streaming. Herbert, you say there seems to be different communities. Like I found this stream through Aristotle. Another stream I like is Aaron Tires, and him and like 5 or 6 streamers always rate each other. So you're right, Herbert. That's a good point, man. That's a good point. Sorry about my inability to pronounce Aaron D Tires. Aaron D. Tires. We're gonna call him Aaron D. Tires. Yeah, but yeah, sorry about that. But like, yeah, exactly. That's how it is. Like, I'm like in with Aristotle, and he's in with like One Sluggy and Kyrie, like, and JT. We have a lot of Grace Yoga's in our thing, and Evelyn Yoga. I mean, we have a lot of people. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry about that, One Sluggy. Hold on a second. I got to make my move. All right, what did you play? You played that. All right. So I don't want my queen in line with your bishop at all. I want to be the F out of here. To basically, so like I'm gonna just move right here. I'm trying to minimize threats, right? I just gained material. I'm up a pawn now. I was able to snag a pawn, so like I just want to like take my pawn and like not get too crazy with it. That's my plan. That's my plan right now. All right. This is fun. I kind of like this. I don't know why I never streamed chess earlier. I was always under the impression that I should only do guided meditations and philosophy talk. Like, I mean, chess is fun. We can play. There's a lot of people that love chess, right? All right, where are we at here? Kyrie, you're saying, move, bitch, get out of the way. Yeah, exactly. Move. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I wanted to move my queen, right? I wanted to move my queen. Hey, Herbert Smithins, so much appreciated, man. Gifting a tier 1 sub to Kyrie Aegis. Much appreciated, man. By the way, if you want, you are now eligible for a free chess lesson on here at any time you want. It could either be today or some other time. You basically that's how it works here. If you do a sub, either yourself or someone else, you get a free lesson. I normally charge $60 an hour, so everyone gets a $5 lesson here for subbing. All right, this is great. All right, let's we got to play on. What am I doing here? I just got excited about that. All right. Okay, holy shit, I'm gonna run out of time and we're not even gonna be able to do this. Okay, so this move right here, to be honest, let's see. Okay, I don't like it with the idea of bringing your bishop to b2. If your idea is bringing your bishop to a3 and putting it in line with my queen and then maybe somehow playing b4, I can see that, but I will have 1, 2, 3 defenders right here. So you'd have to really get a lot of pressure. You'd have to get your queen here and your bishop here and your pawn. That's a lot. You already have this diagonal open. It's just tough to develop, right? You might even be better at just like coming down here and trading. All right, I got to make a move. We got to play. What are we doing here? All right, we're doing that. All right, 4:07. I only have 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. I got to remember this. Holy shit, I'm gonna time out here, guys. Kyrie, you say it actually expired today, so thanks. Yeah, that's pretty fortuitous, man. It expires today, and then you're back in business. All right, let's see if I missed anything way back in chat. I don't think so. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. We had I think I've caught up with most of the stuff in chat. This is great. This is great. JT, you're watching Agni. Multitasking is like popping popcorn without a lid. I will admit it. I am the worst fucking multitasker on the planet. Holy shit. Redeem posture check. Holy shit. All right. All right. I got to stand up for a minute and stretch. I'll do a little stretching. Standing up. All right. I got 3 minutes. 3 minutes and 49 seconds. I got to get back to the game. No fucking around here. No messing around here. I'm taking space. One Sluggy's giving me some space here, so I'm going to take it. That's my plan. So this is kind of an interesting idea. You can push, right? I take, but then what do you do, right? What do you do? What's the follow-up is the question right here. The bishop's being hit, right? My knight is defending. My queen's defending. It's tough. Is the bishop just going to have to move away, right? Maybe move back to c1. You could put it, if you have another attacker on, you're only going to have 2 attackers, and I still have, these 2 defenders. It's rough, right? You could take here. There could be like this kind of idea. Let's see. Oh, this. All right. All right. Let's see. You're going to open up some lines. Fair enough. Open up some lines. Let's. I still don't believe it though. I'm going here. You could do like rook c1, attack my queen. You got that idea, right? It's something. It's definitely something to consider. You got, what else do we got here? Let's see how everyone's doing in chat. How are we doing in chat? When so, yes, keep distracting him, chat, so he'll run out of time. Kyrie, you say you always use your meditation VODs to fall asleep. It gets me pretty cool. Dude, I am so happy, man, that you appreciate that you benefit from my meditations. It really makes me happy. I'm putting these out there for everyone. You know, I don't expect to make $1 million being a streamer. I'm doing this as volunteer work. It's nice to get a little bit of compensation, obviously, but like I'm here for you guys, for everyone out there, for the chat. I love you all unconditionally. I care about you. You're my people. Ooh, all right. Hold on, I gotta get back to the game. Got exciting. Queen's out. Queen's out. I'm running. All right. You're getting an attack going. This is getting a little scary all of a sudden. This is getting scary. We got an attack going here. All right. I'm looking at if we got a rook over, playing queen to d6. Yeah. Now we play queen d6. Now we still got the threat on the bishop. The pawn still being protected because I got enough defense. Let's see what happens. This light square bishop needs to get developed. I'm looking at playing my light square bishop over here to e6, throwing a punch at the queen. This would be because this bishop's doing nothing for me right now. It might as well be dead to the world. This is a sad bishop right here. But here on e6, this is a happy bishop. This bishop is really happy because it's cutting off this queen diagonal and throwing a punch at the queen. This queen's gonna have to move somewhere like here or like back to, I don't know, c2, and it's just not great. It's not great for the queen. There's no good squares for the queen. So we'll see about that. I also have ideas of like knight a5. I have ideas of just taking the bishop. I mean, I'm gonna have all sorts of threats coming on pretty soon. This is what we got going. Let's see what's going on in chat. Let's see, Kyrie, you say you just follow. Do you stream your spiders sometimes? Yeah, the spiders. I would love. Holy shit! I would love to see a spider stream. Oh, hold on. I gotta get back. All right. I would love to see a spider stream. What do I have here? We took. All right. So now here's the thing. I have two attackers because the bishop's backing it up. So I can take like this. Actually, no. Yeah. Let's just keep it. Let's keep it like this. I kind of like this idea. I don't want to. I want to keep the queen as defense of the pawn as opposed to the knight. But this. Whoa! Shit's getting crazy. All right, you take there. I take here. Let's go. What's happening here? One sluggy's on a rampage right now. All of a sudden, everything got kind of crazy. All right, shit's getting crazy. Let's see. Kyrie, you're more like a VTuber, so it's not the normal way of streaming. Agni can tell. Yeah, I mean, Kyrie, you got a totally different thing going on here. Hey, Parmenides. Hey, let's say hi to my cat again. Everyone say hi to Parmenides. Oh shit, it's my fucking turn. Is it my turn? Oh, wait, what happened? Hold on, what happened? The clock stopped. What's going on here? Let's get back to this. Oh, my clock's running. It's my turn. All right. Okay, I want to throw some punches at this queen. I know, the knight's being hit. I got to do something about that. All right. I'm just backing up the knight. Nothing crazy. I'm totally up in material. So my idea right now is just to consolidate. I mean, I'm looking at him bringing his one sluggy bringing his rook over to either the E file or the C file. If that's the case, I'm looking at doubling up rooks on C7 and C8. And having this double battery going up at the C file. I'm also looking at capturing this pawn on A3. I like that this pawn is like a backwards pawn, and I'll have the potential of pushing here if I ever want. It's kind of a cool thing. I'm just leaving it though. I'm not actually going with it. This bishop is fine right here. You know, it's kind of blocked in by the queen. Once these rooks get active, I'll be all right. He could always be aggressive and come down here and take the B7 pawn. That's a pretty aggressive move, right? Especially then with the bishop opening up. All right, we got that kind of idea. I'm gonna just defend. We're gonna defend it like this. And his idea maybe will be queen or knight C4. I think is coming. I think knight C4 is coming, and then my queen's gonna have to move. I could go here to E6. I could. Yeah, it's going to be defending the pawn, so I guess maybe E6. And then what's the follow-up? I don't see the follow-up. And then the knight's pinned to the queen, so maybe I could trade queens later. Okay, oh, there's this idea. There's this idea. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead with this notion. I want to double up rooks. I got the double stack going. When this knight moves now, it's gonna be strong. It's gonna be a very strong file. I'm gonna control the C file. How's everyone doing in chat right now? How are we doing in chat? Oh yeah, she is a cutie. Yeah, she's a totally cute cat. You stream your ball python. Well, I'd love to see your ball python, Kyrie. I think that's pretty cool. Agni is a new model coming soon with the cost of 1K. A new model is hold on a second. We gotta get back to the game. Holy shit. Okay, so there was this idea, right? So there's this idea. So I was planning on playing. Oh, I can still play it, but it's getting a little scary. It's starting to hold on. If I do this, it's getting a little scary. I gotta be careful because there's two attackers. There's two attackers here. Yeah, you take. I'm gonna take here. The knight can't take because of the queen. The rooks are ready to come up here and start wreaking havoc. One slug, you got 10 seconds, man. You gotta move. You gotta move. All right, what do we got here? Oh, attacking this. I'll take here. I'm taking. You could win the rook if you want. Ooh, you're on my queen. I'll come up here with a check. I'm going to come up here with another check. This might be a little too ambitious, but we'll see. Okay, one on time. All right, Hugh, yeah. You would have had to move to E3 or H3, and I think then, let's see, what do I got? I could always play something like this and just get out of line of back rank mate threats, or I could also just check over here, do that kind of idea, or I know, just here, check right here. That's simple. That gets rid of the queen. You have to take, and then I take, and then it's easy to consolidate. Hey, One Sluggy, good game, man. All right, so dude, you played great, man. You played really good. I'm gonna give you a review for this game, a quick review of the game, and I'm gonna explain some awesome things to you, man. You played awesome, and I can improve your game. Hold on, hey, kitty. It's all right. Come on, everyone, say hi to Parmenides. Everyone, say hi. She's getting a little intense. She's starting to claw everything. Come on, easy. Easy, baby. Come on. Be a nice cat. There you go. It's better when she's not clawing my neck. It really is. I'm telling everyone in chat this. It's way better when she's not clawing my neck. Like, my life is much happier. Good girl. All right. There you go. All right. Yeah, she is getting in the spotlight. You know what? So was it you, Kyrie, or was it One Sluggy? Someone redeemed. Someone redeemed Parmenides' redemption, so I had to bring her out, and now she's all like friendly and wants to be around. So, okay, we're gonna do a quick review. Of the game. So we're gonna go to. Let's do this real quick. We're gonna go to. What am I doing? I'm gonna go to analysis actually, because I like doing it this way. All right, so. This bar right here, everyone can see this bar, right? This white bar and then this black bar. This is called the evaluation bar. Right now, the evaluation bar is pretty much in the middle of the fifth, or in the middle of the board, right? This would be the exact middle, right? But white goes first, so white has a slight advantage. If you hover the cursor over it, it says 0.57. That means white has a 0.57 advantage. 1 pawn is equal to 1 point. So white has a little bit of an advantage, half of a pawn, because the white gets to go first. Now, here's the thing about that. This bar is going to fluctuate up and down over the course of the game. If you see the black bar all the way up here, you're going to see that I'm destroying One Sluggy. If you're going to see the white bar down here, you're going to see One Sluggy destroying me. And it's going to move with each move, all right? So that's how you use the bar to understand what's going on in the game. All right, so here we go. Do you guys all get that? You guys all get that concept? All right, good. We're ready. We're ready to fucking do this shit. Let's do this. Let's evaluate. This is my evaluation, man. All right, so here we go. We have this idea. The computer hates the move. Absolutely. And this is what I was suspecting. Look at this. Your advantage completely slipped away from point 5 to 0 with this move. The reason being is because you're not taking control of the center. You allowed me to have the center. Let's see what the computer says about my move. The computer, let's see. It actually likes, yeah, it likes d5. Absolutely. It likes d5, okay? So it's an even game now. So I've already evened it up, all right? All right, so there's that. That's fine. That's fine. This is a totally even game, 0.00. This is perfectly even evaluation. Okay, it does not like the castle. It prefers, it does not like the castle. It gives me a 0.43 advantage. It likes h6, which is odd. h6, or h6, wait, oh no, h6 for me. h6 for me on the next move. Okay, or whatever. All right, let's go through. All right, so I take the center. All right, computer likes my position. This is all standard. Nothing big here. Nothing big here. All right. Okay, let's see about this moment though. Yes, the computer does not like this move because of the number one move, which is d4. Bam, there's d4. I called it out in the game, that when I played d4, I was going to have a piece in one sluggy's territory, that I was going to be throwing a punch at the knight, that this knight was going to have to retreat, and that I was going to own more of the map, and that this was going to be a huge advantage for me. All right, so I was right. The computer agrees. You came in here, which I think the computer actually likes, right? So I take, and then I take there, and then we have, let's see, there, queen takes, all right? We have that idea. So now I'm up a lot. I'm up 1.69 points, all right. So I get out of harm's way because the bishop is on this diagonal. We got the pawn push. Let's see about that pawn push. Yeah, I knew the computer would not like the pawn push. It went negative 1.5 to negative 1.9, negative 1.9. So almost half a pawn. It does not like this pawn push, and I called it out. This bishop already has a diagonal. This pawn push is weakening. It's not helping. It's not helping anything, and this attack is not going to work. We calculated it. All right, so I castle. Computer likes it. Bishop over here. Computer doesn't like it because the idea is not going to be able to work out. If you were able to get another piece or two in the attack, this would be a great place for your bishop to be. But it just currently doesn't work tactically. Okay, but I like the idea. In one sluggy, your instincts are good. Your instincts are right, but it just didn't work on that notion, right? So I take, then there's that, doesn't like that. I take, move out of the way. This is all, yeah, none of this is the interesting part, right? Because we're just starting to run low on time here. None of this is interesting. It's like bam, 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 bam. We'll just run through it quick. Let's see if, yeah, bam, 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 bam. Okay, all right, whatever. That's the game. So one sluggy, basically, all I have to say is that your instincts are really good. Let's go back to the screen. Wrong screen. What the fuck? I don't want that one. Maybe Wordle will throw on here. No, let's do this. All right. One sluggy, your instincts are good, but just tactically, it's important to calculate things out a little bit more. All right. So that's where I am with that. Kyrie, you say pretty interesting to learn this. Yeah. One slug, you say you want to keep your king safe first. Okay. Yes, you do want to keep your king safe, but here's the thing. There's a lot of guys in the chess world that are going to push you around, and the beginning of the game is a fight for the center of the board. You're squaring off against this dude, right? You got this dude against you, man. You got this fucking guy. He's ready to play you in chess. He's ready to fucking throw down, right? He's ready, all right? And you play a passive move, like you fee and kettle your bishop early, and he's just gonna fucking take the space. He's got the center of the fucking map. He's got the dominant position. He owns more of the map. If you own more of the map, you have an advantage. All right, so that's how that goes, right? So you got to consider it that way. You don't want to let him push you around. Don't let that fucking bully push you around. You stand up to that bully. You're white, you take that space. You say, hey, I'm taking that space. That's mine. You got to fight me for that shit, right? That's what you say if you're white. And that's why white has an advantage, because white can take the space. When you didn't take the space, you lost that advantage. All right. The water you drink wasn't, it's secretly gin, Agni. I get intense every now and then. Look at this. I'm out of water. Can you guys see this? Can you see this? Yes, now you can see. I need more water. I'm going to get some more water. I'll be right back. All right, all right. I reward all of you who stood with me, all of you who stood with me. You are my people. You are my people. I'm so grateful, all right, because I had to do a couple things. A, I had to fill up this big ass glass of water from my zero water purifier, which is pretty badass, right? B, I had to get a little lime because I like a little lime in my water. How many of you like a little lime or lemon in your water? Anyone? Anyone? I mean, you guys know it's good shit. It's good shit. You take a little lime, and look at this. Look at this. You know, you get that. You get it in there, and then you give it a good squeeze like this. You give it a good squeeze. You really want to get. You want to maximize. You want to maximize. Look at that. Maximize that lime and lemon in there. You don't want to fuck around. Some people just put a little bit. No, you need like to use the whole thing. It's like Native Americans when they killed the fucking animal. They used every part of the animal. I use every part of the animal. Someone clip that. Oh God, I'm a little ridiculous today. I am in a ridiculous mood. I am in a ridiculous mood today. All right. Oh, hey, QM Hendry's back. QM Hendry, what's going on, man? So you are in an interesting space. I'm still trying to determine like your level of trollishness. Like I'm cool with trolls. I like trolls. I'm just trying to figure out your level of trollishness. Like, because you don't seem to be a spiteful troll. And so that's cool, right? You know, like you're not coming out here like saying racist shit or anything. So I don't have to like ban you immediately, you know. But you seem like just like a decent guy that likes to have fun. So I'm trying to determine your level. It's kind of interesting. You should try to like throw me off the scent, you know, and like try to do something different. Okay, all right. Where are we at here? Let's see. Is that dandruff? It is dandruff. Okay, like what level? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, let's say 10 being the most like racist fucking ridiculous fucking rude troll, who just goes from stream to stream and like says racist shit, to like, 1 being like someone who like says like a funny comment that is like slightly trollish or facetious, sometimes, right? Like whatever, right? Like I'm cool with most trolls. I just, obviously the 10s I'm trying to figure out your level. Yes, you can get from 1 to 10. So you can get from 1 to 10. If you get racist, okay, I gotta warn you. I have to warn you. If you get racist, I'm gonna kick you. I don't tolerate racism. I don't tolerate racism. I don't tolerate bigotry. I want people to be kind kind human beings to one another, right? So that's the thing. That's the thing, though. I'm just letting you know. You got the clip, dude. You clipped it, man. All right, here. Let's check out the clip. All right. Let's check out the clip. Everyone, check it out. You want to maximize. Look at that. Maximize that lime and lemon in there. You don't want to fuck around. Some people just put a little bit. No, you need like to use the whole thing. It's like Native Americans when they killed the fucking animal. Hold on. I gotta. What am I doing? I didn't switch. No, I didn't switch to the fucking display here. Here, hold on. That was the dumbest thing I've. This fucking multitasking shit is gonna kill me. All right. Here we go. You really want to get. Everyone should be able to see this now. Look at that. Maximize that
that lime and lemon in there. You don't want to fuck around. Some people just put a little bit. No, you need like to use the whole thing. It's like Native Americans when they killed a fucking animal, they used every part of the animal. I use every part of the animal. Someone clip that.
All right, all right. I'm pretty content. I'm pretty content with that situation. There's my cat, by the way. This is Parmenides. This is my cat. Everyone join my Discord, and you can see pictures of my cat and pictures of other people's cats. Like, look at all these good-looking cats. I also have yoga, qigong, Wim Hof Iceman. Wim Hof is an amazing dude, and I do a lot of his breathing techniques. Bikram yoga. Here's me. Hey, you wanted to see me with my shirt off? Here's me doing Bikram yoga. Here's me in my yoga class with my beard shorter, right? You know, look at my back bends. I don't fuck around with my back bends. Look at this. Look at this shit, dude. I'm intense. No fucking around. All right. That's how we do it. Poetry, philosophy. I'm a poet as well, and I have a master's in analytic philosophy. I'm also really big into heavy metal. So if you want some amazing heavy metal suggestions, you can check out this stuff. Like, hold on a second. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see where we're at here. Let's check out. Minimize this. I want to check out. Where is it? Oh, no, I want to check out. Oh, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because of the situation. All right, whatever. Fine. Be that way of life. Life. If really you want to like not work out life, you know, like you want to make life not fair for everyone. All right, fair enough. Okay. All right. That's me when I multitask. I'm the worst multitasker on the planet. Okay. We can't see shit, dude. Yeah, I know. You can't see shit. This is not. It's not frustrating. It is frustrating. I mean, let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm here. Here we go. We're going to Discord, and it's a black screen. That's really disappointing. I have to enable streamer only mode. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something different here. All right. A second. There's that. There's this. Window capture. Introduce yourself. It's not working. It's not doing what I want it to do. That's frustrating. All right, I gotta try reloading this shit. Give me a second. Give me a second here. Let me try to reload this stuff. Tech issues piss me off, by the way. Tech issues really piss me off. All right, let's play. Let's see if I can get this shit working. Window capture. There we go. There is a God. So that right there is proof. That right there is proof that there is a God, because if that didn't work, there wouldn't be a God, right? That's obviously the case, right? By the way, I'm a very facetious guy. People who don't know me need to learn that about me. And yeah, and by the way, today is a big day because today I'm doing chess. This is the first day I've ever streamed chess on Twitch. I normally stream guided meditations, and I'm an analytic philosopher, so I also stream philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, metaphysics, all different types of philosophy streams as well. And that's what I've been streaming for the last year. And now today I decided to stream chess because I'm a chess teacher. That's literally what I do for a living. I literally teach chess. I play competitively. I teach private lessons. I teach schools. I teach in park districts. I run tournaments. This is like my career, right? Along with options trading and stuff like that. So but this is my main source of income. So this is what I do. So I figured I'd share it with you guys, and hopefully you're getting something out of this. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, Discord. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, join the Discord. Come on board, dude. It's the Discord's pretty cool. I'm going to try using it more. I'm going to try doing more with it. It's a good community. We have a really good group of people in there, and I love everyone in there. All right, Akari, Iron Maiden, yeah, Slayer, Iron Maiden, and Slayer. Those are, I mean, that's as classic as it gets, right? That's as classic as it gets. If you like some metal, Kyrie, post it in there in the heavy metal section. Post it in there. If you like yoga, post any yoga stuff in there, right? That section. I'm going to create a section for pets. The pets are currently in the introduction section, but you can find the pets in there. All right, let's see where we're at here. All right. Where are y'all from, Chad? That's a cool question. You're from the Netherlands. Hugh Henry's from the States. JT's from California. You lived in Holland 2 years. Wow, that's cool. You know, that's like my Dutch heritage. You know, I'm a Dutch guy. You know, do I look Dutch though? I don't know if I look Dutch. What do you guys think? do I look Dutch? Okay, I will say this. I'm not 100% Dutch, and I'm not 50% Dutch, but I am part Dutch. Do I look Dutch? Aristotle's here. Holy fucking shit, Aristotle. Big shout out to my brother, my philosophy brother. Super kind, genuine, authentic dude. This guy is great. I don't have enough. There aren't words to describe the magnificence of this man. Let me tell you that. You can clip that too, and that should be your intro when people come to your channel, like me just saying that. Like you could like put that in your intro. It would be pretty fucking amazing, dude. It would be pretty amazing, dude. But anyways, Aristotle has a PhD in philosophy. He does amazing philosophy streams. He's one of the only philosophy streamers out there. He's just him and Noger are like the two philosophy streamers, and then I do philosophy sometimes, but they're like much more hardcore into it, you know. And so like definitely check out Aristotle. Give him a follow. He's a super kind, nice dude. And I always say this about him because I think it's his number one skill in life. When people come in and are very humble and ask a genuine question, like let's say they've never had any exposure to philosophy, right? They've you know lived their lives. They've never had any philosophical thoughts and they've never taken any classes, or maybe they're just young, right? Anyways, they come into his chat and they ask a question, and let's say it's like a very basic question. He treats it with the utmost respect and dignity. He will treat you with the utmost respect and dignity. He will not say, "Oh, I'm a PhD. How could you?" and like make fun of you like for asking some question. No, he's gonna treat you. You know what he's gonna do? He's going to do what Kant argued for in his Respect for Persons essay. Aristotle, are you familiar with Kant's Respect for Persons essay? Anyways, in it, Kant argues that we should never treat others as means in themselves. We should only treat others as ends in themselves, and never as a means to an end. And that was like the big point in the Respect for Persons essay. And Aristotle does that to a T. He treats everyone as an end in themselves. Everyone to him has intrinsic value and is valuable and is worthwhile. And he's going to treat you with respect. So definitely check him out. I rate the guy all the time. I love the dude. He's a great, great man. Okay, wow, that was I kind of talked it up there a little bit, but it's true. You know, it's like that's the problem with, so I have Aristotle, I have a disease. My disease is that I speak the truth. And like if I think someone is like a good human being, I'm gonna fucking say it, and I'm gonna say it in every way, shape, and form. And if I think someone is a piece of shit is a piece of garbage, I'm gonna fucking say that too. If I thought you were a piece of shit, I would be out here for the last 5 minutes on a tirade talking about what a piece of shit you are. I think you are a phenomenal human being, and so I'm gonna say it like it is. All right. Anyways, where are we at here now? Aristotle, you say I look tall, am I? I look tall. I don't know if I'm missing the context or not, but I am 6 feet 2.5 inches. And I threw that half in there. Like I don't know why. People like to throw the extra half inch in there. I think it's because like I like there was a time where I was 6'2.5", and I was like, oh, I'm going to be 6'3". I'm going to be like a 6'3", foot individual. And then I just stopped growing. I didn't like the fact that I was in between. I like whole fucking numbers. I'm really big into whole numbers. I don't like fucking half numbers. I don't like decimals. I don't like fractions. Unless the fractions like 1/1, x over x is cool with me. But like I don't like 1/2, right? So I didn't want to be 6'2.5". I wanted to be fucking 6'3" or 6'2". Like I didn't. So it's a problem. It's a little bit of an issue, right? But yeah, I'm 6'2.5". Let's see. QM Henry, you say I look like an Irish American. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how do I look to everyone? So, okay, this is interesting. I want to take your guesses because I don't think anyone in here even knows like what culture I am. There's like a lot of different things I am. I'm just curious to what you guys think. Cause yeah, I wonder. We could do that. Here. Let's do a poll. I'm gonna put some things in the poll, and let's do a poll, and then I'm gonna. See, you guys can guess. What cultures am I? Okay, so I'm going to put some that I am and some that I am not, all right? And I'm going to do the Chicago style because I'm from Chicago. South side Chicago, south side Polish, south side Chicago. That's how we do it in the south side. All right. All right, so let's do this. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think allow additional votes, bits for votes, then votes. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're starting it right now. Okay. The poll is out there. The poll is out there. So you're gonna have to guess what I am. Like, I'm telling you, I'm a bunch of different things. Like, I'm more than 5 different things. So the only problem with this poll is I think you can only choose one, and I'm sorry about that, but just do your best. I want to see if people can pick things. I should actually just do a poll where I'm only where I have only chosen one thing, right? Instead of like choosing a bunch of different things, right? That would make it a lot more interesting, right? But whatever, we'll see. Let's see. Where are we at here? So okay, 40% thinks I'm Irish. That's intense. I will say this. That's really intense. That 40% thinks I'm Irish, and 25% thinks I'm Dutch. 1% thinks French. 2% Italian. Okay, this is getting interesting now. Okay, this is getting really interesting now. All right, this is cool. All right, I like that we're doing this because this I don't know, man. I don't know what I look like, right? I don't know what I look like. Aristotle, tall for being Dutch. Yeah. Let's see. Where are we at here? Can't type for shit. Yeah. I love to visit Cali and Chicago, Miami, Missouri because a friend lives there, and to Utah, Texas because of family. Cool, Kyrie. Cool. That's great that you've been to the States. The States are great, but like, I don't know. I always like, encourage people to come here and check it out. Probably not Chicago because we have the highest number of murders than any other city in the country. But we have the best food. If you're willing to risk getting murdered but have the best food in the country, then come to Chicago. And okay, that's my joke. I've told. I know some of you are like JT Farms is like, oh my God, he's saying it again. He's saying it again. She's like definitely like not wanting to hear that because Aristotle, Kyrie, you might know this, but I've said this joke many times. Aristotle, JT's probably heard that joke like 20 times over the last year, right? But the thing is, it's a good joke for one, and for two, it's like not everyone's heard it. All right, okay. So Irish. Most people thought I was Irish. All right. Okay, I can tell you, I was only 2 of those things. I was only 2 of those things. All right, so take your final guesses. Which 2 of those things, just type them in chat. Which 2 of those things was I? I was only 2 of those things. So you can choose 2 now. German and Italian. All right, QM Henry. Aristotle, you went Italian, but you can choose 2 now, so you can go 2. The one that came up the most was Irish. That was one that came up the most. JT Farm, do you think I'm Hmong? Or Mong? Mong, I said it wrong. I said Mong wrong. That rhymes. Kyrie said, I think if you mind your own business, you should do good in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, for the most part. But don't go to the west side. Don't go to the southwest side. That's all I have to say, man. That's all I have to say. Dutch, okay. Irish and Polish. All right. I think that's about everyone, right? Is that everyone? You get 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds to say your piece, and then we gotta move on, right? This is guess what I am, right? Dude, by the way, I feel a lot freer here when I'm not doing the meditations. Like when I do the meditations, I always feel and the philosophy, I always feel like strained. I don't know why. When I'm teaching chess, when I'm teaching the game I love that I do every day, I feel a lot like more chilled about doing it, right? Okay, all right. He's the whole world, Kyrie. Whoa, I would like to be the whole world. I do, because I value every culture, right? There's no culture that I don't value. All right, so here we go. Agni James is Irish. All right, so most of you went Irish. That was the number one in the poll. I am Irish. That is the number one thing, and I'm one more. I'm going to look through what everyone chose. We had a bunch of Italians, German and Italian, Dutch. Okay. The final answer is Dutch. I am actually more Irish than anything else in me, but I'm also Dutch. That's part of what I am. And then I'm everything else, like a ton of other European things. So like I'm a mutt, I'm like seven different things. So yeah, Hmong. No, I'm not Hmong. I'm not Hmong, JT. I know you think so. I know. I mean, we are related in a lot of ways, but yeah, I got some Dutch in me, and I got some. I got some Irish in me, and those are two of the things. All right, so good job. Thank you for joining in with me and experiencing that. Right. All right. QM, you think I'm from Hong Kong? Do I look like I'm from Hong Kong? What's the case here? What does everyone think? Do I look like I'm from Hong Kong? I don't know. I don't know what I look like. I mean, what do I look like? I look like some dude. I mean, I need to stand up and stretch. I got to stand up and stretch a little bit. Like how many of you get up and just do like little motions, like little stretches? Aristotle, man, I want you to get up and stretch more, man. Like I worry about you, dude. You sit in that chair, dude, and I know what philosophy professors do, dude. Like you go in your office, man, I'm sure you're sitting in a chair grading papers. I'm sure laying in bed grading papers, sitting on the bus grading papers. I know what happens, man. Aristotle, you gotta get up and I want you moving, man. You said you used to do powerlifting, dude. I should fucking come out there right now. I should fucking come out wherever the fuck you are. And I should just come to your fucking door, knock on your goddamn door. We open it up and we just fucking do some powerlifting together. And we just fucking get in good shape. We get in tip-top shape and we just become jacked and ripped. And like, next thing you know, we're doing like fucking weightlifting streams. Dude, how awesome would that be, Aristotle? You're like fucking doing weightlifting and talking philosophy at the same time. I guarantee you would be the only dude that has ever done that on Twitch, man. You're just like fucking like lifting like 400, 500, 600 pounds. And you're like, can't distinguish between the nominal realm and the phenomenal realm in the following way. The phenomenal realm is the world of appearances. The numinal realm is things as they actually are in themselves. Right, dude, that would be so badass, man. I would fucking love that shit, dude. I would come to your stream I would literally make a schedule of every time you had a stream, and I would come there every time, and because I knew it'd be a fucking success, man. I know it would be like the most amazing thing in the world. Weightlifting, dude. You already mix heavy metal and philosophy, right? I mix yoga and meditation and philosophy and chess, right? And all sorts of other weird shit that I talk about. And you talk about weird shit, I talk about weird shit. I mean, that's got to be the next step. That's got to be the evolution of it, man. You're going to be doing fucking powerlifting philosophy streams. All right, where are we at here? All right. You be game, yeah. It would be badass, dude. It would be badass. JT, you say the weight of existence. Yeah, I hear you. Agni, are the lessons 60 yen? So what is the conversion? What is the conversion of yen to anything? I don't know. Does anyone know that? Does anyone know what yen is? I should be able to look it up. Let me do my thing, display, and then go back here. We got to find the yen conversion. The yen conversion. Yen to dollars. 1 Japanese yen. Oh no! 1 Japanese yen is only 0.0078 United States dollars. So 60 yen, I don't know. That's not that much. Let me see. Let me see this. 1 Japanese yen. All right. So 0.00. What do we say? 0.0078. 0.0078 times 60. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I don't know how to type. All right. So that would be $4 and, or no, that's 46 cents, man. That's 46 cents, dude. Well, if we're going to round up, 47 cents. I mean, no, my lessons are more than 47 cents, dude. 600 yen, though. 600 yen, dude. I will do it. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a deal. I'll give you a deal right now. I'll do it for 600 yen right now, man. I can't do 60. I can't do 60, but I'll do 600. Yeah, trying to do math on stream, it's like, what am I even doing here? All right, I got to get back to my main scene right here. By the way, this is fun switching around with scenes, dude. QM Henry, you're broke. Yeah, I get it, man, dude. I get it. No, hey, no worries, man. No worries. I'm broke too. I'm broke too. So I get it, dude. QM, by the way, have you played much chess? Tell me about your chess background. I'm always interested in people's chess background. It's like a big question. It's like a big question. And I could always do more puzzles too. I could always do more puzzles. I want to beat 21 today. I definitely want to beat it. I said, no, QM Henry, I said, tell me about your chess background. Like, I'm curious about how much chess you played. Like, what's your rating on chess.com? Have you played chess? Like, all that kind of stuff. Is there a big delay today between chat and me or not? Or are we just going? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I gotta do the guided meditation. I gotta go right into the guided meditation pretty soon too, and we gotta do philosophy, right? Okay, QM Henry. I guess you're not gonna talk. All right. So then basically that's the deal. All right. We're not gonna go any more with that. There's a small delay. JT, what would you say like the total delay is, if you could guess? Here, let me show a clock. Let me show a clock on the. I can do this. I can show a clock on my phone. So let me just do this right here. And then we'll go to, hold on, QM Henry. So you're talking, you said started playing like 4 years ago, like as a freshman in high school because my friend got me involved. Then my third year playing competitive over the board. My chess.com rating is 1800. Dude, you're a baller, man. You're a baller. 1800 and over the board rating is 1400. You can play. You can play, man. You're good. Fuck yeah, dude. To be honest, I probably don't have much good advice for you, man. I don't know. I probably don't have much. If you want, we could review one of your games. That might be the most efficient thing to do. If you're willing to do 60 yen, I mean, we could review one of your games. But I mean, I'm not going to be a tremendous one of. If you're 1800, the highest I ever got to on chess.com was 2012, and that was years ago, man. So like, dude, you're a baller, dude. You're a baller. All your games are bad. Hello. But IG, your username is QM Henry. Yeah, let's pull up. Is there anyone in particular? Is there one game that you want a little review over or not? Let's see. QM Henry, I think, right? You said. Let's see. Let me go back to display. And then you said QM Henry 22. All right. Let's do this up. QM Henry 22. Search. There's 3 QM Henrys. You're the only QM Henry 22. All right. So let's go to your games. Here, I'll add you as a friend first of all. And then let me go to your games. And we'll go to current games. Yeah, all right. Like, what do you want to view? What do you want to check out? Oh, you play Rapid Time Control, dude. Yeah, I totally play Rapid, man. I get it. My Rapid rating, I went on a self-destructive rampage and lost 150 points recently. My Rapid rating. It was pretty amazing. Let's see. So you say now the only what? Any? You say you don't know? All right. My rapid games against Ganto. All right. Well, yeah. Let's check out the Ganto game. All right. Cool. All right. Let's check out the Ganto game. Here we go. Bam. Okay. Let's do this. Let's see what we got going here. I'm gonna, yeah. I'll just play it from White's perspective. I hope you guys are cool with that. Let me make sure we're good. Everyone can see everything right now. Oh, Aristotle, you got to go grade, but you think you're right, Agni. You might go join a gym ASAP to get back into it. Hey, man, I'm just saying, like, I know that I feel way better since I got back into working out and do physical fitness and whatnot. And if you power lift, you already have it. You already have the strength, man. You just go in there, you tone up, you'll feel healthier and livelier, right? Yeah. All right. Take care, brother. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so let's see. LOL still needs to be approved or denied. Okay, I missed some stuff in chat, but I think we're good. All right. All right. Well, okay, here. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Time to review. Okay. So, let's see. Right off the bat, it's saying that you played with 73.4% accuracy and your opponent played with 85% accuracy. Let's check it out. Neither your opponent made one block blunder. Actually, no, you played with 85% accuracy. Yeah, your opponent made one blunder and one mistake. You made no mistakes and no blunders, which is good, and 3 inaccuracies. All right, cool, cool. Let's check it out. Let's check out it. 85.5 is respectable, dude. You play D4, man. You play D4. I'm a D4 guy, dude. Hold on a second, man. QM Henry, you're a D4 guy. Do you solely play D4? Are you always D4? What's your deal, dude? Because you're similar rating, man, and you're a D4 guy. Oh, you're fucking black. All right. Okay, never mind. All right, my bad. Time to plan. All right, there we go. All right, this is all standard. Book. Okay. Ooh, you go in for these. Here, let's actually flip it. Let's flip it from so we can see it from your perspective. So we got to go to flipboard. Okay. So you go in for this. Now, the idea for those of you who are watching is that it looks like a weird move, right? But if white takes, black takes, black develops a tempo. Black gains a tempo. So black's bishop is on this great diagonal right here, right? Look at this, cutting right through into the heart of white's territory. It's eyeing this weak F2 square, right? This is a vulnerable square. And so it's basically, it's good. It's good. And black is trading off one of their C pawns for white's D pawn, which is a more valuable pawn typically. Typically the center pawns are more valuable. Does everyone get that? Does everyone understand that kind of stuff? All right, cool. All right, let's move on. Let's move on then. Any questions so far, by the way? Does anyone have any questions? Oops. All right. I think we're good then. I think we're good. We're ready to move on. All right. Let's do it. Okay, so then we had supporting the pawn, right? Takes. So now if black takes, white can recapture, and then white would have a pawn established on d4. I really think white would capture with the pawn. It just seems like it makes sense, right, in this situation. You know, white could capture with the knight, I guess, or even the queen, but I don't know. It just seems weird to bring the queen there this early. So we have, all right, yeah, dude, Q Henry, man, or QM Henry. This is the kind of shit that I would play here. This is exactly what I would play. I like this French structure. I'm all about the advanced French structure, and then bringing my queen over to b6, eyeing up this weak b2 pawn, and then simply developing my bishop, trading off light square bishops. My pawns are fixed on light squares. My opponent's pawns are fixed on dark squares. If I can get rid of their light square bishop for mine, it's always a good day, man. And this is good. That it forces them to either play this weakening move, right, with their dark square bishop already all the way developed to c4 with no hopes of getting back, or it makes them like move their queen over, which is like not the best move to play, right? Okay, so how are we doing with that? Everyone have that under control? Everyone understand that kind of stuff? All right. I think this is it. I think this is the last thing we're going to do. All right, Kyrie, you say you got to go now. Agni, thank you for your stream. If you're still doing your meditation today, you're going to drop by again. Yeah, cool, dude. I'm gonna stream later on. All right. I'm gonna do my guided meditation probably right after this. I'll probably take like a water break or something. All right. Hey, Grace Yoga's here. Oh my God, Grace, thank you so much. Good to see you. Thank you for the subscription. Big shout out to Grace Yoga. All right. Wow. Excellent. Grace. Yeah, 10 months in a row. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm just go back to the main screen where we have all the action. Super appreciated. Grace Yoga. That's awesome. 10 months. Well, this is awesome. I'm glad you got did you get my message, Grace? You just saw my message. Glad you caught it, even if it's in. So, you know what? I'm just going over a game of a guy in a chat, and then if you're up for it, I'm down for giving you a free chess lesson. I think that would be a cool thing we could do, right? We could start, just do one today and see how it goes. This is the first chess stream I've ever done, so I'm really excited. But yeah, Grace Yoga is a premier yoga streamer here on Twitch. She does. Her production is incredible. By the way, it's like one of the most beautiful setups I've ever seen. You go to her stream, and it's like you just fall in love with the setup, with everything there. It's just the vibe is so chill. It's so peaceful. It's so wonderful. Grace is so wonderful on every level, and she knows her stuff. She's a phenomenal yoga instructor. So check her out. Drop her a follow. She's already a big success on Twitch, but support her. Support her some more. She's worth it. She's definitely worth it. Okay, so we did that. So let's go back to let's see, everything in chat. Everything looks good. All right. So yeah, Grace, stick around if you want to do stick around if you can hang out for a little bit, and if you want to do a lesson, I'm down for giving you a lesson right now. It'd be awesome. I'm digging this. I'm digging this chess streaming stuff. It's kind of nice. It's kind of fun. It's like a nice change of pace. You know, it's good to mix it up. Good to mix it up with all this. All right, let's get back to QM Henry's game. So we're going there right now. Display. All right. So this is a very French structure, right? The only difference is, the only weird thing is that this bishop is outside of the pawn chain. So a lot of times this bishop could be stuck inside the pawn chain. This is actually a good bishop, you know, because it's outside of the pawn chain, right? And pawn chain simply being 3 pawns right here on these light squares. It's called a chain. And you typically want them going like a pyramid going towards the center. Okay. All right. Let's move forward. Let's see. Here we go. Okay. Knight comes out. Knight develops. Standard move. And by the way, your opponent's no joke. 2144. Wow, man. With a 10-minute time control. Dude, you're playing a 2144. QM Henry, I respect you, man. You're a tough dude. You're a tough dude to do that. All right. All right. So bishop gets developed. You know what? Fuck the computer evaluation. I like this idea. This makes sense from a practical standpoint, right? Bishop takes, queen takes. You get rid of this. Their strongest piece here is their dark square bishop. Look at this piece, cutting right into the heart of your territory, right? You're challenging it. You're taking a piece that's doing nothing, and you're immediately offsetting this dark square bishop. Now, if they ever take, you take, you're going to gain out because your queen's going to be here. Yeah, this is I like this idea. Okay, oh, they have that. They have that. All right. But then you just play knight c6, right? Yeah. There you go. Knight c6. And what is that? What are they going to do now? You know? Like, what is their follow-up? They don't have a follow-up, right? They don't have a follow-up. All right. So how are you guys? You guys all seeing that stuff going on so far? All right. We're good. We're good over here. All right. Let's do it. Let's continue then. All right. Okay. So now we have bishop backs up. Let's see. So the question is, do you take their bishop? They'll take with the H pawn and get that rook file open. Nope, you challenge a bishop, which I think makes perfect sense, right? Make a decision, right? Now notice, those of you who are new to chess or who are still learning chess, the bishop cannot go, or I mean, I should say the bishop does not want to go to a4, right? We can draw the arrow in here. Is that just the arrow, or is there a way to? Yeah, there's the arrow. So is that only with the right cursor? Yeah, the bishop does not want to go to a4. The reason the bishop does not want to go to a4 because then we'll have b5, and then the bishop will be like, uh-oh, I only have 1 square to go to, and the bishop will go to b3, and then black has c4, which will trap the bishop, and black will be able to win the bishop, and we'll have no trouble winning this game, right? Okay, so let's see what white ends up doing. White does the smart move, right? You take. Now, I think this is great. One thing you have to be concerned about, though, is this looks a little weird, right? Like this knight's eyeing this a4 square right here to put some pressure on here. Your queen wouldn't be able to come to defend it. You could have ideas like this, but it's just not the great. You might want to take like now or something, but you take now, the knight hops in, and then it's on the c6 pawn. This is a little tough. Maybe take the dark square bishop now, and then go through with all this. All right, let's see what you do, bud. Let's see how it goes. This is kind of interesting, man. All right, let's check it out. Let's go back to it. All right. Okay, knight hops in. Knight hops in. That's kind of interesting. Oh, it's their turn. Their turn. Knight hops in. All right. Yeah. Knight hops in is that's dubious. I don't like that move at all. I think that's a mistake. To be perfectly honest, I think that's a mistake. Right here, if it was my turn, I would play queen c7 right here, And I feel like I'm in good shape. This knight is not well placed right here at all. All right, because you have to defend. Yeah, I guess the one idea is you have to defend c6, right? So queen c7. I mean, what's the problem with queen c7? I don't see any issue with queen c7 right here. And that's what you play. That's what you play, right? That's a perfect move, right? Eyeing up this dark square diagonal. Misses an opportunity to trade pieces. Oh, what the computer really wants? The computer wants you to take. Oh, I don't like. Well, I guess okay, maybe right. Take, but then the bishop actually just takes. That's not great. Okay, I like your idea. That's what I would have played too, man. I don't know what the, maybe for some high level advanced stuff. All right, this is obviously a mistake. I don't know what the fuck this is. Look at this. This is why would a player who's 2144 make a move like this? Let's try to think about his motivation. I mean, if you take, obviously that's going to be fucking weird because then he can recapture, one of these ways and have like a real strong pawn fixed in your territory. You could always hop your knight in here, take, and then maybe play f5. There are those ideas. You could challenge this knight, right? You could come down here and challenge it, but then you take. It's going to be weird. I don't know. I think I don't like the move. I definitely don't like it. All right, I like that you took there. I like that you relieved the tension here. This does simplify things a little bit, and it just, now your bishop is more free to roam, right? You do have the option of taking now. Okay, so that's kind of cool. All right, let's see how everyone's doing in chat. We're all good. We're still all good in chat. All right, everyone's doing good. You guys are self-sufficient. I don't need to babysit you. All right, that's what I like to see. No babysitting here. No babysitting the Agni James channel. All right, let's see. Okay, then we have, let's see. How about, yeah, exactly, right? You got to break. You got to break at it. You got to open this up. You got to open it up. All right, queen goes there. I mean, you could even play c4 here if you wanted to gain some space and really like lock things down. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of an interesting idea, c4 right here. Or you could just take. You could simply take. Let's see what you did. You took. Yeah, it's fine. I'm surprised. Okay, this is some interesting stuff. I'm surprised. Surprised he didn't just take back right away. Why did he not just take the pawn right here? What's the problem with taking the pawn right here? I guess this is the issue. Queen comes or bishop right here to c5. Yeah, I mean that is uncomfortable. And then where's the bishop going to go? Or where's the queen going to go? I don't know. Maybe we're here. Then you got this bishop here. You got some problems there. Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right. There. Now the bishop comes in. Absolutely. Bam, take. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this looks great now. Okay. So now what? Are you going to play bishop a5 followed by e4, right? Bishop a5 followed by e4, something like that. Or maybe push. No, you can't push that. You got to move this bishop, right? I mean, this doesn't look that great. I like bishop a5 followed by e4. All right, that's good too. That's fair because then if the pawn pushes, you don't have to worry about these discoveries. All right, I like it. That's a fair idea. And by the way, the computer's got you up negative 0.43 now, which is awesome. All right. So backs up. You take, yeah, free pawn. Why not, man? Why not? Why not take free pawn? I'd take a free pawn. You also have much more active pieces. Look at your queen and your knight compared to his queen and knight, right? Your pieces are killing it, right? All right, how are we doing here? All right, we're good? You don't know? All right, let's see. Okay, knight hops in there. All right, knight hops into d4. Then we can do, what would be a good follow-up for there? Yeah, just castle. There you go. Oh, we got to get that bishop to d7 and to complete development and then get the rook. I mean, ideally, you'd want the rook on the C or B file, right? Okay, let's see how this goes there. You're going in for that. Interesting. Okay. I wouldn't make that move. It likes it. The computer loves it. It says it's excellent. What would be wrong with this idea? I guess when you move the rook over, it's not as good because when you move the rook over, there's nothing guarding a6. Okay. All right. And yeah, and also now you could still play rook over here, like on your next turn if you wanted, and that's pretty. This is kind of an interesting idea. This is something I would not have thought of. Yeah, attack the pawn. Have some threats coming over here, right here. All right, this looks good. All right, queen over. All right, doesn't look like it does much to me, but what do I know? Queen up. Not bad. Bishop over. Pawn. There we go. Yes. Beautiful, man. Dude, props to you. Props to you, QM Henry. That right there is a pretty move. That right there is the winning move right there. And let me go over this for those of you who do not understand some of the more subtleties of chess. All right. So check it out. This pawn right here was fixed on d5, right? Notice the scope of the bishop. It's blocked in by this pawn. Assume this pawn wasn't here, you'd be able to grab this queen on h3, right? So simply by pushing up, you now open a discovered attack on the queen, and you attack the knight, right? Pretty as pie, right? And one other cool thing, even the bishop couldn't even take the pawn because the queen is defending also. There's also that, right? So this is just a beautiful, beautiful thing, man. Nice play, nice play, brother. Grace, you say you're not available for a lesson at the moment. I have your stream on while doing chores and making sure the puppy stays out of trouble. Oh, well, understandable. No worries, Grace. No worries. All right. You know what? I'm glad you're here though, and I'm glad you're watching. And yeah, at anytime you want in the future, whenever it's good for you, if you want to do a lesson, I'll give you a free lesson on your. I think it would be fun. We could get a good crew for that, right? Maybe we could do like a dual stream where it comes through both of our channels. I don't know. There's different cool things we could do, right? We haven't done a collab yet. That would be pretty neat though. All right, let's see. I could do a meditation, and you could do a yoga nidra meditation, and I could do a regular guided meditation. That'd be kind of neat. All right, let's get back to this stuff though. All right, so that's a beautiful move. Ooh, okay, but how is G6 not just gonna win out? G6 check on the bishop. That is nasty. Wow. Dude, there's a reason this guy is 2144. That's a beautiful defensive resource. That's a beautiful defensive resource. All right. Yeah, so you just take. But yeah, you're still going to win the piece, right? You're still going to win the piece. But like, well, no, you can't. I mean, you got this, right? Wow. Okay, hold on. I got to review that sequence. That was, dude, this guy played an amazing, you played amazing here. So that, bam. Look how beautiful that is. Knight to f5. Yeah, it's guarded by the queen, but there's that, and then we have this amazingness. All right, this is pretty. This is great. Queen takes. All right, defending the pawn on the rook. I'm expecting bishop e5 maybe coming. Is bishop e5 coming? Is that what we're gonna have here? Let's see. We have that. Let's see. The computer hates that move. Why does the computer not like that move so much? It wants f6 now. It wants f6, just kind of lock everything down. Yeah, then these rooks are just staring at this pawn that's not moving anywhere. Maybe queen comes over, king can just dodge it. All right, fair enough. Okay. Knight comes over. Yep, I like it. All right. Yeah, trade down. You're up material, When you're up material, trade down. Simplest rule in chess, right? You have such an amazing pawn structure. How's he gonna stop this? Yeah, trade down, right? Okay, yep, there you go. Beautiful. Trade some material. Now he's just looking for you to blunder, right? He's looking for some kind of blunder, right? If you took the queen right here, you'd blunder, right? It'd be checkmate, right? But you have this, which is so pretty, so pretty. He's forced to retreat. You take the rook first with check. He goes king h2, and you do queen e8 checkmate. Or no, rook. I mean, rook takes queen. Now it's just going to be a simple matter of, yeah. Oh, he resigns probably. Yeah, beautiful, awesome. Hey, that was dude. That was a really cool game, man. GM Henry, nice game, man. That was cool. Thank you for sharing that with me, man. I appreciate that. That was great, dude. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a just a couple minute break, and then we're going to go into the other mode, which is meditation mode. All right, it's time for a guided meditation. Are you all ready for a guided meditation? Is everyone ready? Is everyone out there ready to get into guided meditation mode? Because I think it's important. I think that's what we need to get into right now. All right, and then yeah, we'll have a nice peaceful guided meditation, and we'll go from, and then that will be it. We'll stop at that point. All right, so I'm going to run to the washroom and get some more water, and I love you all, so hopefully you'll be here. I'm going to do the be right back screen. All right, or should I do the intermission? Let's do the intermission screen. Intermission. I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. All right, you can see my chair. All right, JT, make sure no one fucks with my chair while I'm gone. If you see a cat going on the chair, yell at her for me. All right. All right. All right. We are ready. We are ready. How has it been? Has the cat been messing around? Has the cat been messing around with us? What's going on here? I don't know. Maybe the cat has been messing around with us. I wonder why my phone doesn't stay. I want my phone to actually do what it's supposed to be doing. All right, whatever. Whatevs. Okay, we're ready for some meditation. I got to get rid of this chess lessons and puzzles with Agni James. It doesn't make much sense for meditations, right? Oh, and there's one more thing I have to do. There's one more thing I have to do. It's actually important. It's actually really important. That's what we got today. We do not have the real candles today. Sometimes a facsimile is okay though, right? Sometimes it's going to be good enough. All right. So, what is meditation without light? You need light, right? Light is crucial for meditation. What is meditation without this? I mean, you could have this without a meditation, but this does definitely aid. It aids in the meditation. All right. So, what else is going on? Grace, are you still around? Like, what's new with you? How have things been going with Insight Timer? Grace also streams on Insight Timer. Definitely check her out, drop her a follow there. You have new times, right? How has it been? How has the reception been? Have you been drawing a good crowd there at the new times? Man, I've been talking a lot today. This is weird. I'm not used to talking this much. I usually don't stream for 2 hours and 17 minutes, but I'm all excited. I got the correct display working out for chess, which is great. It makes me feel good. Right? All right. I guess we're just gonna do the meditation. That's it. No more messing around. We're gonna do the meditation. That's why we're all here to begin with. We're here for some meditation. So, hold on. I gotta get rid of this thing. I keep saying I'm gonna get rid of. There we go. Oh, I did awesome. Thank you, JT. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That was tough for me. That was really tough because there's all sorts of glitches with OBS, and there's times where it's very difficult to get certain screens switched around and things like that. You also don't want to leak anything, right? I can't have any information on there, any personal information like credit card numbers or anything, or else I'm screwed in that regard. And I don't do it. I usually never switch it, so I don't have experience with it. But it feels good to like have a better command of it today. I'm feeling better about it. So thank you for your feedback. All right. So I always start out real intense, and I'm like, I got a lot going on. And we talk about a lot of stuff. I joke around, and we're really excited. We're really intense and exciting, and then we slow things down. To a place of oneness within our hearts. Such that we may find peace, joy, and love in our world. Take a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. Oh, you know what? I have to change the info for the stream. Oops, my bad. I have to change it to not away from chess. Fitness and health will do. Actually, you know what? Let's mix it up today. Today's going to be a mixed up day. Let's go just chatting. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't know if people ever do streams, or maybe ASMR. ASMR. I never do streams there. Everyone always likes the ASMR, right? Let me put a thing for ASMR. All right. Yeah, let's try it out, right? You know, sometimes you got to try out different stuff, right? Exactly. JT, you are on it. We are one wavelength today. All right, so we are in the ASMR stream. I am Agni James, and we are working to spread meditation throughout the world, and we want to help people. And I want to speak philosophy. So you have found a comfortable seated position. You can be sitting cross-legged. You can be sitting in lotus pose on the floor. You can be sitting in a chair. The main thing is to find a seated position that is comfortable for you. And take a few slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining good posture. I have a Buddhist chant that I play that has a chime that rings every 2 seconds, and you can use it to help regulate your breath count. Take a few more slow, deep breaths on your own while maintaining a regular breath count. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, gently lowering your abdomen. Focus on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, gently raising your abdomen. Breathe out, slowly lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. The breath calms the body, and the body calms the mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountaintop. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds come together, merging as one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. The clouds move through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being, exist for a while in conscious awareness, before disappearing from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Focus on your breath. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. Returning your awareness to your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky and eventually disappearing over the horizon. Quiet skies, quiet mind. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. And they will shine their light on all whom they encounter. Until the whole world is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Focus on your breath. When distracting thoughts enter your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. Quiet skies, quiet mind. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love that emanates from that location. Feel the warmth which surrounds that love. Notice any sensations that may exist there. Do not judge them, just observe them. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Focus on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. The breath calms the body, and the body calms the mind. Be mindful of your breath count. On your next breath, travel down further to the source of all creation. This place exists at your center. Feel the love that emanates from this location. And the warmth surrounding your love. Here, in this monism, you are eternal. Here, in this place of perfect oneness, you are immutable. Here, in this location, you are perfection. For in this place, true nature unfolds. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which hinders your evolution. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your mind. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all despair from your being. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all fear and worry from your mind. Gently open your eyes, returning to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here with me in this sacred space. I am honored and humbled to be here with you. You should be proud of yourself for showing up for meditation. Focusing one's mind is not easy work. In fact, most people never even try it because of how difficult it is. But the fact that you were here, gave it a shot, shows that you're courageous. How was that for everyone? How was that meditation? Let's see, it was a 29-minute meditation. About half an hour, which is good. Half an hour meditations are good amounts of time. I like that. It worked out well. Thank you so much for being here with me. Grace Yoga. Namaste to you too, Grace. You joined when you could and it was amazing. Well, thank you. And that means a lot coming from you because your yoga nidra meditations are so amazing. I love them. They're perfect. They're perfect. Well, I feel great. I feel great. I'm glad that you derived benefit from this meditation. I'm glad that you stopped by. You got to see a little chess in action. This is wonderful. And JT, thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me and for me. JT is my channel shaman. She keeps the bad energy out and the good energy in, and she's also a hell of a moderator. Let me tell you. I was a little jealous when you went over to Evelyn Yoga stream the other day to be her moderator. I was a little jealous. I will say that. But you always got me first. You always got me first, so it's fine. I'm just playing. Grace, you say now all the dogs are relaxed too. Yeah, right. Good. We need good energy in the house. We'll be relaxed. The pets will be relaxed. Everyone will just be happy and just hugging each other and curling up in a ball. Next to these happy animals, watching some beautiful yogic movie or DVD of some sort, maybe doing some yoga in the process. Grace, you say you're going to put a pic of the relaxed dogs in your Discord now. Yes, do it. People have been posting their pets in the introduction section. I'm going to create a section. Let me write it down actually, so I don't forget. I'm going to create a section of just pets, where everyone can post their pets. I actually got that from you because you were doing that. I know with Kittens Kung Fu, he was posting pictures of Mia in yours. So I'm going to create a pet section and I'll move everything there. But for now, just put it in the introduction section and we can all see it. I posted pictures of Parmenides there yesterday.
and JT Farms and Victor Soar posted pictures of their beautiful cats as well. So it's pretty awesome. It's a good thing. Thank you. Hey, speaking of Victor Soar, man, good to see you. How are you, friend? Dude, we've actually done a lot, man. I've been streaming about 3 hours. I did my first ever chess stream today, dude. I did it, man. I finally got to do it. It was awesome. I did some puzzles, and then I did Puzzle Rush. I did a bunch of 3-minute puzzle rushes, and then I played one sluggy in a chess game, and I gave him tips. And I gave him a lesson, and then I also reviewed a game from another guy who was hanging out here in chat earlier. So he's a strong chess player. So I reviewed one of his games, and it went really well. And then we just switched over here, and we did talking during that time and all that. And then we just switched over here, and we just got done with the meditation. But it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Yeah, it was my first ever chess stream. It was kind of nerve-wracking at first, but then it went so smooth. It was beautiful. Yeah, I'll do more. I'm going to do more in the future, Victor Store. So I'm sure you'll catch one in the future. I don't have a set schedule yet for them, but I'm going to do more in the future. It will be chess, then maybe philosophy, then meditation. It's going to end up like that eventually one day. So there'll be a little bit of something for everyone, and maybe even a little Wordle. How are you guys on Wordle? Are you guys good at Wordle? Because I am actually thinking that we should do some Wordle. Let's check it out. Let me go. Let me find the right thing. I'm still a little new to switching over everything. All right. Oh, I see what's going on here with that Wordle. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I hope you all can see this. Can you all see Wordle right now? Yeah, it looks like you all can see it, right? You don't know what Wordle is, Joy? Oh my God, Victor, so don't tell me. Don't tell me what it is, man. Don't tell me what it is. It's always more of a challenge to figure it out on my own. Yeah, it's right. It's like that right level of challenging. I've been playing it for a while, for like maybe a month. And the first time I played it, I didn't know what I was doing, so I didn't solve it. And then there was one other time where I was in a really impatient mood and I didn't solve it. But all the other times I solved it. Okay, Joy, you are in for it. And Grace, you enjoy Wordle. Yeah, it's just like a fun, laid-back game, right? Yeah, okay, good. You can see it. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna do this. JT Farms. So basically, we have a 6x5 grid, right? The idea is to put in 5-letter words going down the grid, right? So you'll have like 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have up to 6 5-letter words. All right. And each time you put in a word, if any of the letter, you're trying to guess what a word is, what their word is, right? So each time you put in a word, any letters that are in the word that you're trying to guess will come up as yellow. And any letters that are in the word and in the correct location of the word you're trying to guess. So like if it's like the last letter, it will be, you'd put it in the last letter, right? Then it would come up green. And so basically you're playing detective. You're trying to figure out the word. So let's try it out. Let's give it a shot. All right, let's see how this goes. I always start with this word because you get 4 vowels out of the way. And I think it's a strong move. Look at this. And I got super lucky. There's an A right here and an E right here. All right, so just so you all know, that doesn't happen very often where you get 2 green letters your first time. That's like really lucky. I might be able to beat this in like 4 turns this time. We'll see how it goes. But that's like a really good one. So the most common letters are R, S, T, L, E. All right, so I have the vowels out of the way and a D. So now I'm going to go, I usually go with like storm or story, because then it gets the S, the T, and the R out of the way, and then Y would be the other vowel, right? So storm or story. I'm going to go with story because I like stories. Okay, so there is an S. All right. Now notice I didn't use the A and the E. That's okay. You don't need to use the A and the E. I know the A and the E are there. They're not going to help me deduce this, right? But there's an S that's either in the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th or 5th place, right? So we can deduce that. So there's an S in here somewhere. So this could be S's, ES. ES is very common, right? So it's something ES or S something, right? All right. Okay, let's do another one. Now it gets a little more tricky. Let's see. I like to use CH combos to get those out of the way. So maybe like, how about CHIMP? All right. No, 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 no. Hold on. Well, yeah, I mean, chimp's good, but I want to use an L. You got to use an L. An L is a good one to use for your next one. How about CLIMB? This is pretty good because you have four new letters. Sure, the I is not going to help, but you're going to have four new letters. And I'm no expert on Wordle, but like, let's see if any of these. Okay, so I ruled out a bunch of stuff. All right. So now it's actually a little bit trickier. So I have an A here and an E here and an S here. All right. Let's see. What about this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. I could do WH and try to rule some out here. I could do gnome. It just sounds like a fun word to play. I don't know. Joy, are you getting the handle on this? Are you getting a handle on this? Victor says the Aster was an option too because additional vowels. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of cool ones. That's right. Sometimes there's two words that a letter can be used in two different places. All right, so you're kind of getting your go-to strat has been keeping the greens in subsequent tries. See, I tried that out initially. But now I'm not 100% on it. Sometimes I like to rule out some of the more common letters and then maybe go back to it. Like I'll probably try it now. Let me check it out. Let's go back to it. Oops. All right. You should all be able to see this now, I think, right? Okay, so let's go to I want to get that H in there. I don't know why why am I so big on this H all of a sudden? Hold on a second. I got to reevaluate some stuff here. I don't know why I was all about that H. How about S? I know we already have the S there. Well, let's end it in S. So how about P A N Panda pants? No panda. A pants, panks. I don't have the R. Oh yeah, I do have the R. Pause. No, pause is for. I always take my time with this. I'm probably like way slower than all of you. Just so you know. Thanks for hanging in there. Bowel. No. How about flows? Let's just try this. I know the O is not in there, and I know the L is not in there, but I want to see about the S and the F and W. This is probably a terrible idea, by the way. This is probably a really bad idea. I got the W. All right, I got the W, and I know the S is in the second or third place. So what I like to do is I like to write it out actually on a little piece of scratch paper, so you can think about it, right? All right, so. All right, we know. Here we are. Let's get this paper out here. This is serious. I'm taking this seriously. I don't want to fuck it up on my first time on stream. All right, so we know that we have an A for the first letter, and I'll show you what I'm doing after this. I'll hold it up to the stream. A, E for the fourth letter, and then we have a W and an S, and the S has to be the second or third letter in it. The W can be the second, third, or fourth letter. Or fifth letter. All right. So here's what I got. Here's what I got so far. All right. Let's see if you can all see this. Yeah. So here's what I have so far. I hope everyone, maybe we can see this now. So the letters underneath are basically possible places where those letters could be. So it's definitely an A and an E, A in a first spot, E in the fourth spot, and then there's a couple S's, and then the W. The W. All right. This is intense. Let's see. It's worked out well for you. It just requires a lot of thinking. It's true. For example, you think about a lot about what letters can fit in between A and E, and they might contain and if they might contain vowels or not. Yeah, I know. Something like Andis. No, it can't be S. It's not getting an S. There's an S for the second or third. So I'm tempted now about playing like AS something. AS. Let's see. I think you have enough to deduce the solution. Let me look. Let me look hard. Let me put it on the big screen. All right. So let's see. We have an S in one of these squares. So A. What if we had an S? Oops. What if we had an S there? S. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this cannot be a vowel. I mean, this cannot be a consonant, because look at the consonants I have left. I have Q, W, or I'm sorry, I have Q, P, asps, what's, no, a G, ask, a J, no, K, ask, what, there's not that many consonants that are right before W. Think about that. How many consonants go before W in the English language? Right? Oh, no, there's not many. There's not many consonants. I think this is going to have to be a vowel. But wait, hold on. So then, oh, maybe it's going to be a second one of these vowels. Oh, God, an A or an E. Sometimes they have two of them. I don't know how that works yet. Sometimes there's two letters. S, O. Okay, let's assume that S is 3 for a second. Maybe that's a better way of doing it. Okay, and I know it can't be a Q probably because of there's no U in it. So Epson. Wait, Aspen? Aspen. That's the name of a place. I don't know if you can have a name of a place in this. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know. Fuck. I'm not sure. Here goes nothing. I just don't know. I've never tried a proper noun. But maybe it's also a word. Maybe it's not just the name of a place. Maybe it's also a word on its own. Ooh, okay, well I found the S. At least. All right. So it's A-S, and then there's a W. Ask when. Wait a second. Askfin. Asfin. What? It's not an N or a P. So, where's that W go? S well. I might not know this word. S. Oh, a shoe. ASHEW. Wait, no, that's E. That's supposed to be E. A shoe is an E. ECH. What am I talking about? I'm starting to see ghosts. Let's go back to chat for a second. I'm starting to see ghosts. This is tough. All right, I only have one more try. Holy shit. All right. I'm thinking it's true. ESC. Okay, so it's definitely AS, and then a W in one of these. It's got to be a W here. SU, SAU. No. All right, so this has got to be a W. And this has got to be an E. Wait a minute. Maybe this is like a ask. Hold on, that doesn't look right. There are no words like that. Ask. This seems like a more natural thing. Ask. Why am I having so much trouble with this one? ASKE. This is a word I don't know. This is tough. This is really tough. Oh, wait a minute. Is this a word? ASZ? Isn't there? There's something. Oh, that's AZN. AZN is like a Scrabble word. AZN. No, that's not. No. I don't know this word. This still seems askew. 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 Wait. Yeah, askew. Like it's like something is askew, not es. Holy shit! Did I really throw myself? Is this how you spell it, or am I hallucinating? Askew. I think this is how you spell it. Now I'm starting to like really second guess everything. I think this is it. Yeah, I was throwing myself off with eschew, but this. Hold on. Fuck yeah! All right, got it. Phew. That was a close one. I can't believe it, dude. I was totally throwing myself off with this chew. I had that before. I had that before. Oh my god. Ah. That would have been only the third time I hadn't passed. That's crazy. All right. Well, we got through it. We made it through. Things are getting rough here. Is my screen blurry? Is my screen blurry here? Let's see if I can try to fix it. It's not too bad. It's a little shitty. It's a little shitty. Yeah, Grace, I know. I did it. I finally was able to get it. Let's see if I can get this back into focus. All right, that's like more focused. Yeah, that's good enough, right? By the way, okay, I have a serious question for everyone. I'm going to do an anonymous poll, by the way, and I really could use everyone's input. I really need some input on this. All right, so I've had some of my friends that are non-Twitch people say that I've showed them my stream, and they said that the way, because I do it in the dark like this, my picture is all grainy, right? Like you can tell that my face is all grainy, right? Like if you go to a stream with better production value, like if you go to Grace Yoga stream, it's going to be perfect. There's going to be no grainy thing about it, right? It's going to be just beautiful, right? This stream is pretty grainy, right? I can get a better camera, or I can get a light that kind of will shine up on my face, actually. All right, and that light should help with the graininess, from what my friend who's into lighting was saying. So I'm going to do the poll, and what do you think? Should I stick with the grainy thing, or should I try out the other thing, the light that will make it less grainy, or the better camera? What do you think? I'm going to do the poll right now. Should I keep the grainy image, grainy feed? Should I keep the grainy feed? All right. Yes. No. Either way. How about that? Okay. All right. We'll do a 1 minute poll. Should I keep the grainy feed? Yes, no, or either way. This is seriously like you're not going to hurt my feelings if you don't like the grainy poll. Let me know. I need honest input. I have one of those just standard Logitech ones that everyone buys. Let me check out the it is a Logi. Hold on, let me find the box. I can't do it that close to the screen. Here we go. It's a Pro HD webcam C920. It's one of the C920s. Everyone has this kind of camera. It's not everyone, but it's a very common like starter camera from my understanding, right? So, yeah, I mean, the main thing about this poll is I just don't know. I just don't know if my friends who are not on Twitch, like, if this is going to turn it off. Are there people that are going to come to the stream and are going to be like, this is grainy, and they're going to leave immediately? Okay, so 4 people say either way. 4 people. So 100% says either way. All right. I mean, thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. I'm going to run this a few more times and a few more streams, maybe when we have more people, and so I can get more feedback. I mean, because like my friend Jeff is telling me, he's like, dude, if I went to that stream and I saw you grainy like that, I would immediately leave. And like that's a concern for me. That's a total concern for me. Like I don't want someone just coming here and just leaving immediately because I'm not using better production value or having a less grainy stream. I kind of like the grainy stream a little bit. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see. Victor Story, you say you think the dark atmosphere is nice though. I like it too with the I mean, especially with the candles in the back. It just seemed with the Amitabha Buddha and the candles. It seems like a nice. It seems like it fits, right? I have a very minimalist lifestyle. I'm very minimalistic in the way I live, and like this is a very minimalistic stream, right? It seems like it makes sense, right? Like it's like some people like these beautiful forms and this crazy way to set things up, and I have a lot of respect for that. But personally, I'm more minimalist. My outfit, my wardrobe is like almost like mostly like black and gray and like white clothes. Like everything's very monochrome. I'm very monochrome with like the way I am. So I don't know. I just don't know what people like. Let's see. JT, you say get backlighting. Okay. I don't think you can use backlighting. I think because the backlighting is going to light like the front. The light would my friend was saying the light would come in from like this angle. So I'd have like a light like maybe overhead or coming down like from this angle. So it's like coming on me, I guess. I think that's what he was saying. JT there, you're saying get backlighting. I'm going to experiment with different lighting. So thank you all so much for that feedback. Grace, you say it's a bias sample. That's a very good point, though. Yeah, exactly. I'm talking to 4 people who are already here. It's like these are 4 people that already are cool with the fact that it's going to be grainy. That's a really good point. I need to do a bigger survey. Maybe I got to find a way. Maybe like on Facebook or something. I'll do like a big survey and see what people like. Like, are there people that are going to come and then are just immediately going to leave? My friend Jeff would. So like maybe there's others, right? But maybe they're not the kind of people that are into meditation. Who knows? All I know is like I do want to make my stream more appealing. I'm willing to meet people halfway. So if people really do prefer a less grainy image, then I'm going to go for that. Victor, sorry, you say you like it too, but you can see it turning people away. You're also minimalistic, but you think that most people on Twitch are probably concerned with things like lighting. Yeah, absolutely, man, absolutely. I mean, and then if you look at some of the prettiest streams out there, like Grace Yoga stream and Check Me Out stream, super beautiful, pretty streams, right? They're so amazing, and their content is incredible. That's why they're top-notch streamers. But anyways, they're not grainy. Grace, you're not grainy when you're on there. You look beautiful. You look radiant. You can see yourself shining light. It's amazing, right? One Sluggy, you say you think when you do your chess streams, you could make it less grainy. You think it would be more appealing for new users. Yeah, exactly. And I had the light on during the chess streaming, and that does make it less grainy for the chess streams. Or I think I had the light coming from the windows. I don't know, but yeah, I can get more light for the chess streams. I have no problem with that. For the meditations, though, is my question. Like, I mean, is it going to look weird too if I'm bright? If like my face is all bright up, like I'm trying to go for the darker, like more subdued meditations. I don't know. We got to think about all that. Grace, you say you like how it is just when you're meditating. It's almost like a floating head. You like the vibe of it. You can't see Buddha though, but you're looking on your phone. See, and that's the thing. Some people say it's really dark. And so, like for me, like I can see the Buddha. I can see everything pretty clearly, right? You can't see the Amitabha Buddha. That kind of bothers me. I kind of want to be able to have everyone be able to see it. My friend Arthur, on his television where he watches Twitch, he always has it really dark, and he said he can't see everything either, right? He can't see the Buddha either. So that is something to consider, right? That's kind of important. And the Buddha is actually really important to me. I don't know if many of you know the story about this. I went to a Buddhist library and I spent the day there. They had an ancestors Buddhist chant ceremony. And then you were able to participate in that Buddhist chant, and then they actually were the Buddhist monks were there to talk with afterwards, and I was able to sit down in a group and talk with these Buddhist monks for a long period of time, and they were really we engaged in some really good conversation, and they gave me the Amitabha Buddhist chant that I played. They gave me some books on Buddhism, and this was like maybe 10 years ago, and that kind of like got me thinking a lot about Buddhism, maybe 15 years. Actually, this was about 15 years ago. So it's pretty awesome how that worked out, right? All right, let's see. Grace, you say you can give it a try and play around with the lighting. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to play around with it. That's kind of like one of my next steps. I mean, this was a big step for me today to do the chess stream, right? How long have I been talking about the chess stream? Almost a year. I've been talking about doing the chess stream, and I finally got it. I've been having problems with OBS, and a lot of times I have a hard time getting it all set up right now. But now it seems like it's set up right. I can go back and forth seamlessly, right? It seems a lot more just on point, right? Look at this. Like there's no issues. It's just sometimes there were times where I wasn't able to, and then I felt like I would have to end the stream, and it was just a big problem. If I'm going to be able to be okay like this and figure this out, then we're good to go, right? Okay. Let's see. When Sluggy, you say, well, when we meditate, you like to meditate with your eyes closed, so you don't notice. Exactly. Yeah, and that's another good point. Exactly, right? Your eyes are going to be closed anyway during the meditation. I didn't even think about that, man. That's funny, though. You're right, though. You're absolutely right. Grace, you say, you really like being able to see the flickering candle. Yes, I know. Those candles are crucial. They're crucial for this stream. I've really, there have been a couple times where I forgot to have the candles out there. And it's just been bad. It's just you lose something. You lose something not having those candles. You kind of gain a more immersive experience, I think is the word I'm looking for when you have it. JT, you say buy a cheap selfie light to illuminate your face, but keep the mood of the background dark. Yeah, I mean, I think it kind of goes along with what Grace was saying. I'm going to have to experiment, right? My friend Jeff has a light. I'm going to see him on Thursday. In fact, let me try to remind to get him to get that light from him. Get light. So he's gonna give me this light on Thursday, and then I'm gonna be able to experiment. I don't know, maybe I'll have it out here. Another thing, Grace, you use you have the microphone. No, you have a different setup, right? But a lot of streamers use microphones. I have right here. I have this quality microphone, right? It's a nice solid USB mic, right? Samsung G-Track, right? And I'd like to use that at some point. It's funny, since I'm so minimalistic, I like having fewer things though. Then I'm gonna have to have earphones in. It's like I don't want to have earphones in, but I might just toughen up and actually just use it during the meditations, right? I mean, my voice, it's not coming across perfectly clear, right? But if I had the microphone, it would come across a lot better, and that could aid in production value, right? Okay, well, you know what? I've been streaming 3 hours and 25 minutes. This is actually might be my longest stream ever, or one of my longest streams ever. Maybe if I stream chess beforehand, it's like I get pumped up and we do that for a long time. We can do some Wordle and stuff like that. Maybe then these streams will go a little bit longer in the future. Thank you all, though, so much for being here. I really, really, really appreciate all of you. You are all wonderful people, and I'm just grateful that you were able to be here with me. So yeah. All right, let's go to, rest well. You rest well too, JT Farms. We're going to raid. It's time to raid someone. Yeah, Grace, you as well. Have a wonderful night. Let's see who's out there to raid. Okay. Check me out. Is she doing a rerun? Grace, do you have any recommendations? Or JT, any recommendations? Wait a minute. What am I doing here? Who are we going to raid? Oh, I got to open up this. I'm being ridiculous. Okay, so it's either a Check Meow rerun. Funny enough, I think that's all I got. That's all I got. Aristotle, man. Hey, do you have any recommendations? Victor, sir, do you guys have any recommendations? Because it's otherwise I'm going to rate Check Me Out rerun. She's a good vibe though. Check Me Out is awesome. Check Me Out is a sound healer on Twitch in the ASMR category. Super nice, kind person. Really supportive. Just a nice, wonderful human being. And you'll get a lot out of her sound healings. Even though she's just doing a meditation, she's pretty much like the only person I raid when they're doing a rerun. Even though she's just doing a rerun, so I think we'll give her a raid. But thank you all again so much. I love you all unconditionally. Like Aristotle says, be kind to your family and friends. Be good to be a good person. Be loving to the people around you, right? Aristotle and me are definitely on the same page about a lot of things. And metal, and heavy metal. All right. Grace, you're right. Check is good. Check is definitely good. All right. Well, thank you all again. Have a wonderful night. I love you all. And yeah, we'll see you around for some future chess streams and meditation. Namaste.